Yes, I got you. I'm just getting all dialed in here, my friend.
Fantastic. I got live feed up here. We got a viewer.
We got a viewer.
Yeah,
Strong wind warning. Strong wind warning. Holy cow, man. This wind is wild. We just went down because of the wind. Yes,
Jody from the 408. How you doing? We're back. We're in the middle of the race. We're in lap 24 out of 30. This is the wingless sprint class. Your leader is Jace, Danny, Kieran, LJ, and Russ. Couldn't tell you the cars right off the bat. We weren't watching that close when they started. This is probably one of those taking them out in turn one. Again, this is probably one of the harder classes as far as sprint cars normally have lights on top, and you take those off, and it doesn't do as well. We also have spec tires, not spec tires.
Sean, I don't know if you know this or not, but we have drone footage.
I see that.
We have drone footage. We have liftoff. Hey, we lost it earlier, dude. The wind, I'm telling you guys, that wind came in and it toppled over everything.
Yes, it did.
This is what makes for a good live right here, boys and girls. This is the overhead review. Reminds me of the old racing game where you used to drive on the ice track. I don't know what that means, Mr. Myers. Anyway, we are back. So right now we're going to take a little break. Not a break. We're not taking a break. We're just going to put up the drone. There it is. There's the drone. Check that out, guys. Let's take it up a little higher. Check that view out there, Sean. It'll be coming up on your phone in just a second.
Anyway, I believe I do know what Joe is talking about. I've seen a couple
We're just going to put up the drones.
from overhead. Yeah, definitely. These sprint cars is like driving on ice at times.
Check that view out there.
Wings on there.
Just
oh, look at that. That's really when you go your corner. That is one awesome video.
Look at that. Nice.
That is so cool.
We can zoom out. Look at that. Now give it about 15 seconds. We just zoom down on the track. You know what's crazy? It's so windy here. It's funny you can see all that. Hey, it's so windy here that if you guys see the drone right now, well, the drone, it knows when it's in wind, it will do its thing. It'll stay there, but the drone is sideways with the camera. Yeah, with the gimbal doing what it's doing. It's doing its job.
You cannot even tell that thing is rocking back and forth, side to side, still at an angle. My goodness, that is so awesome.
It is windy. That's what happened earlier, guys. We had a huge gust of wind, and I told Sean, I said, let's just blame it on Tornado Alley. Let's do this, man. You know what? Let's take a little ride. Let's take a little ride, Sean.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get everybody up to speed on the next race. Next race is Midwest Modified. This is a bucket-based chassis with open wheel front ends. They believe are under, but I'm not 90% sure if it's like 2 volts next race. But I'm going to get them all lined up here right now. Again, they're going underneath. Timing here. You can't really see it. Our starting line is underneath it, so you can actually see the shadow of it. On our storage system, they have little chips, microchips in their cars that run off the battery and get the Friday, and that is what comes to left. So as they come around right now, they're going underneath. And in this race, not the start of the race, they're going to shoot some laps here real quick. They're going to get up to speed, time in on the track before they actually go live in this race. Race number 5 out of 11. Glenn D, Jimmy Smith, Zach Freeman, Randy Palmer, Mark Norwood, telling you, we have a scout class of racers this year. We have several multi-time Chili Bowl champions, and obviously other racers. But this is a stacked field. They're out here again, taking some hot laps, trying to get ready for this race.
Oh, you got some?
The track, they just got water. They got their car set up, ready to for one last setup. Whatever you need to do in the car, get it done. Yeah, the real bad whistling sound is the wind.
The wind is absolutely crazy, guys.
Crazy.
I'm flying the drone, so Sean Jenin is doing the commentating, and I'm flying. Chopper Bob is no longer here. It's Chopper Bill. Look at that view of that drone, man.
On the back straightaway, it'll be Glenn, Jimmy, Zach, Randy, Mark, and Nathan.
Chopper Bob is no longer here. It's Chopper Bill.
All right, we're getting lined up.
Glenn
in
and
the green flag, number 10.
Randy,
Jimmy is in 67, orange.
All right, Glenn, you got it.
Zach Freeman, Randy Homer, in number 5. Mark Norwood, yellow number 9. And David Dean in the back of the pack. Now take a watch that number 11 in that black and yellow. I have a feeling he might be making his way up to good first lap. Everybody's clean. It is 5, race 5. And race 5 in Westmont. Zach Freeman up to the number 2 spot in that 67. Nathan Dean, what I say, he's coming from the back. He's already making a start up to the number 3 spot. He's looking on Freeman, he gets around him in 1 and 2. He's got his eyes set on number 1. He does it. Freeman comes back. He goes underneath. No, Nathan out there on Freeman 2. And Glenn running off the field, Randy Martin and Jimmy. Nathan starting to stretch it out there. Zach Freeman. Falling back. Glenn in that number 3. Staying steady right behind Zach, making sure that Zach knows he's right there with him. Oh, watch turn 3 and 4. Watch turn 3 and 4. We got a car into the pipe. All right, all clear. We're coming around. David Dean out front. He's on lap 10. That's so loving. He's got 94 to go. There's second place. Zach Freeman in that number 67. And Glenn in that number 5. White, blue, and pink. We're in the top 3. About a half lap apart. Your leader coming across the start line. 1 and 2. Here in second place. Just not going across the insert. Going across the line right there. He has about a half lap on number 2. About a quarter up. Now about a half lap on number 2. He's coming up on the backside of number 3. White and pink number 5 of Glenn Dean. Nate, Mark, Randy, and Jim round out the field here. Oh, watch turn 4. Watch turn 4. Everybody's going around. All right, everybody's clear. Here's Nate.
was a good race.
That was a very good race.
You know what I'm doing? I'm flying the drone. So everybody, I am here. I'm just flying the drone.
All right, that was a good race there. We got a little bit of a break. We're going to do a little bit of track water in here again. With this high heat and this wind, it's trying to track out almost every race and trying to stay on top of that and water down again. Our next race is going to be Midwest Round, Midwest Mod again. This is Heat 2 for Midwest Mod, and I'm in somebody's way. I'm good? Okay.
Sean, we're gonna take. Are they going on the track now?
They're going to be going on the track here real soon.
I'm gonna take everybody a little flight around the. We're gonna do a little flight there. So everybody, let's just do this. Let me pan out of here so you guys can see what the heck's going on. So there's the track.
All right, he's in that race. Oh, it's on Facebook. Okay. It's also on YouTube. Gotcha.
So guys, check it out. This is the whole track there. Look at that. Look how nice this track is. Like I told you, everybody, we're in Waukemis, Oklahoma, man. We're at Spring Creek RC, and this is the track. Look how beautiful this track is, Sean. This is a great facility. Yes. I'm flying the drone right now, guys. Sean is calling the love the drone footage. Okay, Deborah, good. Sean is yes, there is live timing and scoring. RCScoringPro.com.
As you can see with the drone footage, they're doing the check-in again, going underneath that timing system loop and getting lined up. They're going to be doing some hot laps here pretty soon. While we got a little bit of a break, we're going to go over the field. On the pole, we got Robert Chapman, number 2, Mike Patton, 3, Tyler Keel, 4, Randy Lathrop, 5, Quincy Hughes, and 6, Kerry McAllister. Kerry McAllister, that famous McAllister racing family. They are well known in the racing community. No, they are not part of McAllister Racing Products. Here we go, hot laps now. Hot laps, they're trying to get a feel for the track. One thing we want to do, Billy, you know what we want to do?
Do tell.
We need to thank some sponsors.
We do. Let me get the drone set.
Not a problem.
I'm concentrating here. Okay, yes, agreed. Let's do it, man. Let's talk about the sponsors that actually are sponsoring Sean and I, right?
Absolutely.
It's Oak & Smoky Diesel. And
Smoking Okie.
Smoking Okie. Okie smoking Okie. Man, this wind is crazy up here.
Yes, it is. But it's cool. It's cool. I feel cool.
My drone, bro. Look at my, jeez.
That thing
All
is
right,
sideways.
man. What do we got going on? What heat is this?
This is the second heat of Midwest Mods. This is race number 6. Race number 6.
So this is going to be Robert Chapman, Mike Patton, Tyler Keel, Randy Lathrop, Quincy Hughes, and Kerry McAllister.
That is correct.
Sweet.
We're going to get them lined up here pretty soon, as we hear the announcer saying. They're getting their last tunes put into the car, doing a little twist here, a little twist there, messing with this, messing with that. As you can see in that yellow car, that number 6 starting spot is T-Mac, otherwise, or Kerry McAllister, otherwise known as T-Mac. He is the second T-Mac that I know. We're getting them lined up here, getting them lined up. Let's see here. Getting everything lined up. Hopefully everybody is enjoying this. The cameras are placed in the best position so you can get a picture of the whole track.
Yeah, it looks good, man. I'm looking at all the. I'm running the cameras. I'm running drone. You do what you do. I got this over here.
We got Robert in the number 8 car out front. Mike in the 14. Tyler in that 32. Randy in the number 1. Quincy in the first yellow, and we're live. Can we make it a good, clean lap around everything? No go, no go, no go, no go. Quincy Hughes didn't either. They're having issues with transponders real quick. They're going to check them out here.
Thanks, Chris Hilborn. Hey, listen, Sean is calling the race. I'm running the drone and running the cameras for you guys. So I'm just kicking back doing what I'm enjoying back here. So let Sean Genion do his thing. And that drone footage, man, everybody's liking the drone footage.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Everybody is liking the drone footage,
That's
man.
a boom. That's a big boom.
That's a plus, right?
This is exactly it. They're getting everybody lined up here again. They're checking them out. We're showing that everybody's checking this time. All right, here we go. We're going to get them lined back up. Excuse me. Mike out front. Hold on here. Robert out front. Here we go. Nice, good start. Cross the line. Making it around this first lap here. And we're golden. We're live here. Everybody's got their laps in. Our leader actually looks like Robert, but he's not counting. Oh, yes, he did. He just counted there. Here we go. Randy making a move. He's all the way up into that number 2 spot. As I say that, he goes around in turn 3-4. We got T-Mac around in 3-4 as well. Tyler Keel is your leader. Randy is in the number 2 spot. Quincy 3, Mike Patton 4, Kerry McAllister 5, and Robert 6. I believe the number 14 is your leader. Tyler out front, Randy 2. Randy's in that number 1, getting sideways. Your number 1 car, or your leader, that number 14, blue and white, coming across the backstretch into 3 and 4. He's got about a quarter of a lap lead, front stretch. Oh, our number 2 car goes around in the 3-4. Does that do anything? No, he stays in the number 2 spot. T-Mac turning it around in 3-4 as well. 3-4 looks like it's starting to get our leader going around in 3-4. 3-4 is looking to give everybody troubles. Oh my goodness, watch out. We got a parking lot starting to form down in 3 and 4. It's getting dry down there. This wind is hitting that sail of that backside of the car, and it's tossing those cars sideways, spinning them around, taking a bit to get used to that coming out of 3 and 4, going into 3 and 4. We still got Tyler, Randy, Mike, Kerry, Quincy, and Robert. Your leader, Tyler. Down the backstretch, we got people going upside down. Tyler's got a lap over everybody. Randy in that number 2 spot with that black. Number 1. Yes, that is that number 14 blue. He's got a lap just about on the entire field. Randy got back out around him. Oh, maybe not. Yes, he did. No, he's got a full lap on him. He's got a full lap on the field. Tyler, there he is. Actually, Tyler is that number 32 car, the bright yellow number 32. I am sorry, folks. He's got a full lap on the field. Almost 2 full laps. Kerry getting it sideways and putting it in the infield. Your leader, Tyler, in that number 32. Randy in the number 1, in that black number 1. He's coming across the line now. Your leader coming up on the backside of your number 2 car is going to put them a full 2 laps down if he can get around Randy. Randy's still holding steadfast in that number 2. He's got 2 laps over Mike. Mike's got 6 laps over Kerry, and Kerry's got 4 laps over Quincy. Tyler coming across the line, and he takes the win. Randy number 2, Mike 3, Kerry 4, Quincy 5, and Robert 6. That is a race. I think the drone's down for a little bit. It's getting some batteries changed out. Like I said, it was getting a little sketchy out there in turns 3 and 4. That wind coming off from turn 1 to turn 3, 4, it was pushing those sails around quite a bit, and it was not being nice to the cars. Gonna try to take a look here and catch up on some of the comments here. This is down in Wakumas, Oklahoma at Spring Creek Raceway. It is a beautiful facility. The drone footage is absolutely amazing. They're working on that right now. I think they had to switch out the batteries for that. Thank you for the comment there, Anthony. It is pretty darn neat. I think this is a first as far as some of the footage that we're getting and some of this. I know it's not easy for me to do the announcing. I don't have a very good setup here for that. That couldn't be changed in the future, but we are working on that. Drone footage is going to be back up here. He's got the drone back up in the air. Thank you, Craig. That means a lot. Don, we've been working with Billy for a while trying to get him to do this, and things are going good. Things are going really good. We're liking what we're seeing. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of an incident with this horrible wind, but we are in Oklahoma. That's kind of to be expected. When you have this much wind, you're going to expect some things to happen. So we're going to go into the late model. They're checking them in right now. Had to get a little bit of a drink there. Let's see what our lineup is. Oh, no, I just messed up. There we go. Oh, that is today. Oh, how do I do this? All right, sorry about that. Back at it. I had a mistake and swiped the wrong thing. This is late model. They are back on the track doing some hot laps, getting used to this track, going over upside down into turn 1. That wasn't sounding too good. Something sounded a little sick. 1/10 late model here. Oh, coming around the corner. That wind caught that car, flipped it upside down, came back down on all fours. That was crazy, folks. It looked like a drag car taking off. This time around in the late models, our running order is Darren Bush, Adam Burkholder, Abe Burkholder, J.W. Schnoor, Sean Hillary, Heath Larson, and Jeremy Kathlina. Once they get ready to go, they're going to get lined up, and we'll see who is who. That 21 car coming around onto the front stretch, sticking up in the air a little bit. It's catching every once in a while. You can get some good sights of it doing some flips down the front stretch. Sorry about that.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We are live from Wakumas, Oklahoma. Man, we are at the Classic at the Creek. We are at Spring Creek RC. I'm your drone pilot today, so that's why you don't hear me talking much. The wind is about 30 miles an hour, and I'm trying to keep the drone in the air.
You have the hardest job there is right now.
Bro, you have this drone is not easy to keep centered, and right now she's good to go, man.
Fantastic.
So, Sean, let us know what's going on. What class is this?
This is 1/10 late model. This is our first heat of this class.
So this is the 410 Sprint, right?
No, not 410 Sprint. No, this is late model. 1/10 late model.
Darren Bush, Adam Burkholder, Abe Burkholder, J.W. Schnoor, Sean Hillary, Heath Lawson, and Jeremy Kathlina.
All right, Darren's out front in that white 56. Then you got Adam in the 81. Abe with the no number, red or maroon, however you want to look at that. JW in that number 5, black and pink or something like that. No go. Abe got into his dad there. Not a good way to start. Not a good way to start. Running into dad before turn 1.
It's Wakumas. So sorry. I just got schooled. It's Wakumas, Oklahoma. Thank you, Deborah Burkholder.
Bright orange, that's Sean. Heath in the yellow or the green, blue, and white car. and Jeremy in that white 21 with the orange. No go, no go. Another one flipping on the front stretch. It is windy. These drivers are battling hard with this wind. And they're lined up on the backstretch. Here we go. Adam gets in the back
Zippy.
of Darren a little bit.
Wacomas.
Wacomas.
Sorry, guys. I'm getting schooled right now. So we're in Wacomas, Oklahoma.
Here we go. Here we
Let's
go.
do
That
this.
was on Abe. It's a good start. We got some spinning around going. Let's see if they keep it going. We're going. We're live. That's the start of the race. Some spinning out around here. Oh, Abe gets into Adam again. Now Abe into the back wall. Your leader, Darren. Where did he go? Where's that at? 56. He's got about quarter of a lap lead over Jeremy. Adam Heath up into the number 3 spot. He's at white with yellow and green, or excuse me, white with green. The one that just nailed the person in the corner 3. That is, Adam getting tangled up in that number 3 wreck as well. We got Darren Bush out front, Jeremy 2, Heath, Abe, Sean, Adam, and JW. That was lap 8 right there going across the line. Oh, they're all tangled up. You can see them probably in that finish line. Let them sit, guys. All right, there we go. They're untangled, and going. Darren still out front, going down the backstretch, coming out of turn 4, going into turn 1, getting 3 wide. That causes our leader to get hooked up. He's still out front. Jeremy's number 2. He's on the same lap. He's on the same lap as well. Sean in the number 4 spot, also on the same lap. Abe, Adam, and JW all laps down. We got 4 on that lead lap. Your leader down the backstretch in that 56. He's getting up on the backside of the Burkholders. Adam going for a flip down the backstretch, looking underneath Abe now. He's out front. He's putting those another lap down. Our number 2 car. Oh, Darren is number 2. Who is our number 1? Number 1, Jeremy in that. Oh, watch it on the backstretch into turn 3, up and around. Here we go. And again, and we got 3 and 4 going around again. It was lap 19 coming across the line. Darren in that number 2 spot. Jeremy in the number 1 spot. Heath, Sean, Abe, Adam, and JW. Your leader, Jeremy, coming across the line. He's in that 21 car. That orange, black, he is the one that came from the back. He was having some issues at the beginning. He made an adjustment right at the last second, and it is working out for him. He is out front. He has got about a half lap lead, just over a half lap lead over our number 2 car, Darren. There he goes across the 56 in that white and black car. That is our number 2. Heath in the number 3 spot, Sean 4, Abe 5, Adam, and JD round out the field. 1 and 2, we got some traffic down there. All clear, all clear. Your leader down the backstretch, coming out of turn 4. He goes across with 1 lap to go. That was a white flag lap. He comes around 4, taking the checkers. That's Jeremy. Darren on the backstretch. He's coming around, getting ready to take that checkered as well. Jeremy, Darren, Heath, Sean, Abe, Adam, and JW. That rounds out the field. What the heck?
Hey guys, thank you for joining us here, man. What? Make sure we say this right, Sean.
Oh,
hey, you trying to take out your dad or what?
Is that part of the whole entire plan?
That's payback for him.
Oh, so was that said?
Like literally hit my foot and took me out.
Was that a order to take out? Oh, okay. All right.
You guys, we're live from what is it?
Wacomas.
Make sure I get it right. Been yelled at 3 times. Well, you are live from Wacomas, Oklahoma, man. It's My name is Billy. This here next to me is Sean Ginion. He's the one calling the race. I'm flying the drone for you guys today. So yeah, looking good, man. It is windy though, guys. If you hear a lot of wind, we are fighting a lot of wind here. I mean, it is windy. We're on top of the driver's stand. Here, let me get you guys I'll get you guys a view of where we're at.
Let me say something here real quick. This second heat of late models coming up has some extremely heavy hitters here. This is going to be an awesome race to watch. You have, You have the whole entire, I mean, this whole group is like, wow. You got 3 Chili Bowl champions, right? Or is it 4?
So here we are up on
3.
top. Look at this. Here, let's get the drone a little closer. I'm doing all the drone footage today. Doing the best I can, by the way. So there we are, Sean. Let's zoom in on us. Let's do the best we can. Hold on, let me get it in a little closer. There we go.
I'm a rockin'.
What's up, guys? This is Deborah Burkholder. That over here is Sean Ginion. He's calling the race. I'm your drone pilot today. And
if you drop down just a little bit, I can tell you who each of these drivers are.
What's that?
I think, maybe. If you drop down a little bit and start over here on our left side, I can tell you who our drivers are.
Well, there you go.
All right. For you guys, looking right to left, you have Jennifer Lathrop. Then you have Shane Wheeler in the number 2 spot. You have Jennifer McAllister. This is going to be hard with 2 Jennifers. Then you have Zach Freeman right there in the 4th spot over there in the blue shirt. Going over to the other stand, you have Silky.
We're going up, man. This wind's
Silky
getting
Johnson.
pretty bad.
Next to him, you have Nathan Dean.
Sean, I'm going high in the sky.
All right, and then the one up here on top with us,
Stand
that
by.
is Connor Snap.
Let me get you guys, let me get the view. Sean, do your thing, my friend, and I'm gonna fly this the best. It is windy. Holy cow, man. We need to be at 70 feet. 70 feet is it. And there it is. There's the view of the track.
This
there you
race,
guys go. Enjoy,
this race is the second heat.
Enjoy the next heat. This is the second heat of the late model, right?
Class. That is correct. Starting on a pole, we got Jennifer Lathrop. Number 2 is going to be Silky Johnson. 3, Connor Snap. 4, Zach Freeman. Number 5, Jennifer McAllister. Number 6, Shane Wheeler. And number 7, Nathan Dean. This is going to be one heck of a race. There is some heavy hitters in this race. They're out there right now, as you can see, getting some hot laps in, trying to get their cars set up for this track. Thank you, though. Track just getting watered. They're getting out on the track. They're all checked in. Let's see if I can recognize any of these cars without looking.
They could have changed your paint job, man.
Yeah. I see Jennifer down here. She's in turn 4. She is the pink number 5. And the yellow number 5 that's got T-Mac on the side, or number 15 that's got T-Mac on the side, that's Jennifer McAllister.
Did I hear you right earlier, Sean? Some of these are Chili Bowl champions?
Yes, we have at least 3 Chili Bowl champions in this race. If not, maybe 4.
Man, this wind is brutal. I am holding the drone as steady as I can. So I'm your drone pilot today. Sean Ginion is calling the race. We're from where are we? Wacomis.
Wacomis.
This is going to be the late model heat 2 of 2.
Heat 2 of 2. Race number 8 overall for this round.
Philip Hand, we are in Wacomis, Oklahoma, man. Wacomis, oh, we're at
Spring Creek Raceway.
RC. I said RV earlier.
Yes,
RV,
you did.
RC, same thing. I'm just kidding. Well, it looks like Philip Hand is just joining us. And Philip, thanks for hopping in on the live stream. This is live from 855, DesertHobbies.com. We are in, like I said, Wacomis, Oklahoma. It's the Classic at the Creek, man. And Sean Jenin is your
Mouth of the South.
woo, mouth. Okay, we'll go with the Mouth of the South. I'm your drone pilot today.
Here we go. We're going live. Let's see if we can get all good lap. No, no, no. That is a restart. Restart. Got a couple of them going into coming out of turn 2. Got sideways and took each other out. So we're going to get them lined up again. Jennifer out front in that pink number 9. I believe that is now. I thought it was a 5 earlier. Then we got Silky in the 95 or 65. Connor in the 67. T-Mac. That would be Jennifer McAllister. No, maybe not. Or is that Zach? Here we go. All right, here we go. We got a good race going on now. Jennifer taking the lead. Connor up into the number 2 spot. Zach into that number 3 spot in that 67 car. Nathan Dean from back to the 4th spot. He's looking underneath Freeman right now, going down the backstretch. No, Zach closes the door. Nathan goes underneath in the backstretch. Good pass there. Jennifer still out in front. Oh, our second place. Connor got spun around. That puts Nathan Dean into the number 2 spot. Connor Zach into the 3. Shane 4. Connor 5. Silky 6, and Jennifer 7. Your leader, Jennifer Lathrop, out in front. She's got Nathan Dean right hot on her tail. He's looking underneath. No go. Jennifer holds her line solid. Nathan gets taken out, gets hit. That gives Jennifer a chance to stretch it out a little bit. She's got about a straightaway, nope, not quite a straightaway lead. Nathan coming back. This wind is killing these cars, getting them sideways. Nathan looking underneath. No, he's getting hit by her, getting into the traffic. Jennifer stays out front. That traffic helped her out. Nathan could not get underneath her. He's looking underneath 1 and 2. We got lots of lap traffic in 1 and 2. All right, still going hard. Jennifer out front. Nathan looking around. You got Zach in 3rd place in that number 67. He's about a half a lap back, those two. Nathan looking underneath. No, gets sideways. He's stuck down in turn 1 and 2. He's sideways on 1 and 2. Number 2 goes to Zach Freeman now. Silky also possibly getting around there. Jennifer out front. Jennifer still with that lead. She's got a pretty decent lap right now over Zach. Zach is your number 2 car. Getting stuff put in front of him. There we go. Zach, number 2. Jennifer's got about a half a lap lead. Your leader, Jennifer, in that pink and black number 9. She's got a half lap lead over Zach Freeman in that 67. Nathan working his way back up, goes underneath Nathan to the number 2 spot. Zach spins in 3 and 4. That's going to give no room. It's still Zach in the number 3 spot. Shane 4. Connor 5. Silky 6. Jennifer 7. That's Jennifer McAllister. Your leader still Jennifer Lathrop. She's got about a straightaway, just over a straightaway lead over Nathan Dean. Nathan still pushing real hard, charging real hard. Jennifer making her way through lap traffic. Lap 24 for her. She's got 6 laps to go. Now she's got 5 laps. Nathan Dean still on the same lap. He is making it hard. He's getting closer. He sees her. He sees the backside bumper of Jennifer. He's looking underneath. Already going into 1 and 2. No go. Jennifer holding him off. Jennifer down low, holding off Nathan. Nathan looking outside. Can he go outside? No, he can't. She's got 2 more laps to go. White flag's out. She was a crossover. Jennifer holding off. Last lap. Nathan looking underneath. No, can't get outside. Can she hold him off? She does! It's crossing the line side by side. Jennifer takes that. Nathan 2, Zach 3, Silky, Shane, Connor, and Jennifer finishing out the class. That was as close as I have seen in a long time. That was an awesome race. Awesome job. Jennifer goes, I think I need a bigger motor.
Great job, Sean. Wow, Sean Jenin is calling the race today, guys. I'm flying the drone high in the sky, trying to keep it. It's about a 30. What do you think the wind is, man? 30 mile an hour?
I'm guessing that there's probably easy 30 mile an hour.
Bro, this wind is wild today, so I'm just trying to hold the drone straight for you guys while Sean Jenin's doing an awesome job at calling this race. And those of you that are just joining us, we're in Waukomis. Everybody says an amazing announcing. Sean Jenin, yes, he's doing awesome, man. Roman Ganetta, Junior, nice race. Yes, next up we have, it's the 410 sprints. It's heat 1 of 3. You're going to have in your number 1 spot, Trevor Nault. Nathan Dean is 2. Randy Lothrop is going to be 3. Glenn Bean 4. James Brown 5. Shane Weeks 6. Connor Snap 7. And Silky Johnson number 8. And we're getting ready to get going again, guys. Sean, is this awesome or what?
Oh, this is amazing.
What?
What? I got to go for a second.
Okay. This. Okay. All right, guys. Hang in there, man. We are getting ready to start race number 9. It's the 410 sprints. Again, you've got in your first spot is Trevor Nault. Nathan Dean is 2. Randy Lothrop is 3. Glenn Bean is 4. James Brown 5. Shane Weeks 6. Connor Snap 7. And Silky Johnson is going to be 8. Hang on, guys. Sean had to run down. Yeah, what a fun time, right, Zippy? Okay, well, guess what? I've got to return the drone back, so everybody hang tight. I'm going to fly this drone back, and then Sean Genuine will be right back. Okay, guys, stand by for just a second. We've got a little problem here with my drone. Let me get it back to dock. Sean Genuine will be right back up in just a second. Roman Guerrero Jr., yes, don't blink, you'll miss these heat. They are wicked fast. You know what, they are. And the guy that's calling this race, he had a little bit of a problem with his car. He'll be right back, and he'll get this race called. Everybody's getting lined up, and like I said, we're going to be in the 410 sprints. Bear with the wind, guys. It's really windy up here today. Your number 1's going to be Trevor Nault. 2, Nathan Dean. 3, Randy Lothrop. 4, Glenn Bean. 5, James Brown. 6, Shane Weeks. 7, Connor Snap. And 8, Silky Johnson. Hey, everybody stand by. Sean Genuine's coming back in just a second. Hey, can you grab my drone over there for me, buddy?
All right, have they started the race yet?
No, they haven't, and I had to bring the. You left. You had to. Your car had you problem with your car, and I had to bring the drone in. So I'm flying the drone, getting the drone back in at 30-mile-an-hour winds.
I'm so sorry about that.
You're good, dude. You're good. We're back. We got this.
All right, Trevor in that
Back
number
up.
8 out front. Nathan Dean starting from the back in that all white sprint, 410 sprint. Randy Lathrop in the white or the black 1. 5 is Glenn Bean, James Brown. In the number 3, Randy going upside down. We are live. Trevor staying out front. Nathan, number 2, he's right on his tail. That number 8, and then that white, no number on the back side of him, looking underneath, no go. Number 3 is Glenn. He's in that 5. Back straightaway, we got Carnage in the back straightaway. Carnage in the back straightaway. They got to get down there to get to him. We're on lap 5. Nathan taking the lead on that last lap. Trevor in the number 2 spot. Glenn 3. Randy 4. James, Connor, Silky, and Shane round out the field. Number 8. Lap number 8. Coming around. He's on 9. Nathan Dean out front. He's in that all white wing. Your number 2 car. Trevor in that number 8, bright yellow number 8. Randy Lathrop in the number 1. He is on the backside of Trevor. He's looking to make a pass. They both get a little skittish coming down. Randy looks underneath in the front stretch. He takes it. Now Trevor looking to pass back. No, Randy starting to stretch it out. It's Nathan, Randy, Trevor, Glenn, Silky, James, Connor, and Shane. Oh, you got somebody upside down in turn 1 and 2. Somebody's upside down in 1 and 2. All right, our leader out front. Trevor back into the number 2 spot in front of. That's our leaders. Our leader just lost his nose cone, or his nose wing. That gets him sideways. That allows Trevor to go around him. Trevor gets sideways and upside down, and Randy runs into the back of him in 1 and 2. Nathan out front again. No nose wing. Number 2 is Trevor. He's making a move, trying to get back up there. Randy drops back, and he's getting caught up in a bunch of traffic. You're 1-2. Nathan and Trevor. Glenn into the number 3 spot. That number 5 car. He's about a half lap back. Nathan, Trevor, Glenn, Randy, Silky, James, Connor, and Shane. 23 laps down. 7 to go. Make that 6 to go for your leader. Nathan Dean back out front. He has no front wing. He is driving that car. It has got to be a difficult drive without that front wing. He's holding it tight, though. Glenn up to the number 2 spot. Trevor falls back to number 3. Randy 4, Silky, James, Connor, and Shane. Your leader coming across the line. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Nathan, Glenn, Trevor, Randy, Silky, and James. Here we go. White flag is out. Your leader coming off of turn 3 and 4 with no front wing. Nathan takes it. Your number 5 car coming across the line takes number 2. That's Glenn. 3 is Randy taking it at the last lap. And Trevor back to number 4. Silky, James, Connor, and Shane round out the field. That front wing coming off does not make it easy to definitely race that car. All right, in between rounds, getting some water on that track. Talking liquid traction there. That stuff, just that little bit of water you're seeing put down helps make things so much easier. This is the second heat for 410 sprints. 410 sprints. Wing sprint. This race, we're going to start off with Tyler on the front. Tyler Keel. Number 2, Zach Freeman. Number 3, Mark Norwood. Number 4, Ron Free. 5, Quincy Hughes. 6, Mike Patton. 7, Jennifer Lathrop. And 8, Jared Nidfer. They're doing the check-in process right now, letting the track get back to some good traction. Got that water put on it, making sure that all the spots are taken care of. All right, getting things checked out here. Everybody's crossing the line. We got Tyler checked in, Zach checked in, Mark checked in, Ron checked in, Quincy, Mike. Quincy's not checked in yet. We got Mike checked in. Still waiting on Quincy, Jennifer, and Jared. They're both having their cars looked at right now. Jennifer's husband, Randy, was checking and doing a couple of things here, making that thing ready to go. Again, I want to thank Smokin' Okies Diesel for being one of the main sponsors here to get us live streaming, and then Midwest Refrigeration Incorporated. Without those two, we would not be here. Quincy's not going to make the call right off the bat. He's on the track. He's on the track. We're in some hot laps right now. Everybody's getting a feel for this track. Each time they put water down, it changes the track enough that they need to get some hot laps in. Checking it out. Got some carnage down in turn 3 and 4. Calling them in for their last checks. Checking them out. Scott, you have to build some dirt cars. You know what? It is absolutely fun. It is so much fun. It's so many, again, like the drag racing, so many families involved. It's great. What is 410? 410 is the open class. In real sprint cars, that is the biggest class. There's 410, 360, and I can't remember the other one, 310 or 350. I can't remember the last one, the smallest one. 410 is the open class. It is the biggest motors. This is open motor. It is mod, which means the open motor. Anything kind of goes as far as that. It is open ESC. Believe it or not, most of the time though, you don't see a lot of huge motors in here. You'll see them, but the ones that are consistent, they're not running those big motors. They're running a lot smaller motor than you think. So that's what 410 is. 410 is the big boys, the big cars, big boys and big girls. That's the ones that take the power. Tyler, Zach, Mark, Ron, Quincy. All right, here we go. Tyler's out front in that 32. Zach in the 67, orange and black. Number 9 is Mark Norwood. 44, Ron Freeman. Quincy is in the 14. Jennifer in the pink. Number 9, black and pink. We're going. We are live out front. You got your leader, Tyler. Zach's in the number 2 spot there, getting involved with some traffic sideways in turn 1 and 2. Your leader across the line, Tyler. Zach 2, Mark 3, Jared. Jennifer up to the number 5 spot from 7. making the moves. Your leader coming off of turn 4, going underneath the line. Right behind him in tow is Zach. Tyler out front. Zach 2, Mark 3, Jared 4, Jennifer 5. Your leader already looking at the backside of the number 5 car. He's got about a straight away to catch her. She's holding him off though. Tyler out front in that 32. Zach really close in that number 2 spot. Gets sideways in the backstretch, holds it 2. They're gonna get involved. All 3 or top 3 involved. No. What's that do? That keeps Tyler out front. Jared up to the number 2 spot. Mark 3, Zach 4, Jennifer 5. We got Carnage in the backstretch, Carnage in the backstretch. All clear. Tyler still out front in that number 32 car. He's going out of turn 2 down the backstretch, coming into 3 and 4. Crossing the line now, number 2. He's actually in second place now. Our number 1 is Jared. Trying to figure out which one Jared is here. I didn't get to him. I think Jared's in that number 14 possibly. Yes. Jared in the 44. I'm a little bit lost here. Tyler back out front in that 32. Mark in the second spot. Jared 3. Jennifer 4 up to the number 4 spot. Zach falling back to the 5th spot. That was 20 laps that time by. 4-year leader, 21 that time. He's got 9 more to go. Mark in the number 2 spot. He's 0.4 behind him. Jared in the number 3. Jennifer 4. Zach, Mike, Quincy, and Ron round out the field. Your leader in that 32 crossing the line right now. Number 2. Mark crossing the line right there. Number 9. He's got almost a lap to go to get back up to that leader. Your leader pulling away. Getting ready to put some more laps. Everybody on a lap. 3 laps to go. Tyler, Mark, Jared, Jennifer, Zach, Mike, Quincy, and Ron. White flag is going to be coming out this time by White flag. He's coming out of 4. Your checkered flag and taking it for the win. Tyler, Mark in the number 2 spot. Jared 3, Jennifer 4, Zach, Mike, Quincy, and Ron round out the field. Tyler going up to the number 1 spot, TQ. No, he's number 1 for that. He is, yes. Tyler and Nathan are at 30 laps, 307. Don't know all of the rest. They're both at 307.3. Nathan Dean takes that.
Sean, Jenyon, what do you think, man?
Oh man, I'm telling you what, there is some awesome racing going on. Absolutely amazing. And the thing is, this wind is killing them.
It's killing me.
It's killing us
trying
all.
to run I'm running your drone. I'm running all the cameras, guys. Sean's doing all the call-ins, doing a great job, and I'm just trying to make sure all the cameras are doing what they're supposed to do. So normally I'm the one on the mics, but today I'm running cameras and running drone footage. We're charging up some batteries. We'll get some drones up in just a little bit. We had the drone up earlier, Sean. It looked really good.
Oh, it looked fantastic.
Fantastic view. I'll get it back. We'll get the drone up here going in just a little bit. You notice how I changed your finish line view now?
I did not see that yet. I have to take a look at that.
Look to your right. There's your finish line now.
Yes.
So now we're overlooking the finish line now. Francis Simard, thank you, sir. Zippy's still in the house. Biggie Paul still watching. Mike Smith is in the house. Thanks. Frito Rodil, I know you've already answered him with his what's a 410?
That's correct.
You already got him on that one, right?
Yes, sir.
What are we moving into? Is this number 11?
This is number 11. This is the third heat of our 410 sprint. This is the largest of our classes.
And number 1 is going to be Robert Chapman. 2, Kerry McAllister. 3, J.W. Schnorr. 4 is Jimmy Smith. 5, Randy Palmer. 6, Gary Dean. 7, Bud Longpine. And in your number 8 spot is going to be Jeremy Catalina. And, dude, so far it's looking good. Everything. Hey, Travis Thrasher. What's up, dude? We're from, I'm going to make sure I get this right, Sean. Waukomis, Oklahoma. And so, like I said, guys, I'm doing all of the cameras today, and because we got to keep everything going. And Sean's calling the race, doing a great job at that, Sean. And we're in our last. This is the last of the first round, right?
That is correct.
Number 11.
Once we get done with this, maybe we should try to take a little bit of a tour.
Let's do it. Well, let's wait till obviously till this one's over, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. You call this race, and then I agree with you. We'll do a tour, check everything out.
Doing some hot laps now. Trying to figure out here what everybody is. I know that the yellow 15, that is Mr. McAllister, Kerry McAllister. Another fast group here. Nathan Dean has TQ at this point. See if any of these 8 can top him. Nathan Dean's 30 lap, 307.312. 0.312. I know that one of the other ones had a 307.3, but I don't know exactly what the last part was to know how far back he was from Nathan. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thanks, man.
All right. Announcers calling for the final adjustments and getting in, coming in, checking those shocks, making sure they're all set right, checking the toe and the rear, adjustable arms, making sure everything's right, what they want, adjusting the wings if they need it. Most people have the wings adjusted to where they want. You don't see that happen very often, but you do see a lot of changes in shocks and changes in the adjustable arms just to get things to go a little bit smoother around this track.
Hey, Sean, on when you call, I know it's hard to do, but are you able to, I know you get going 100 mile an hour, but on the cars, the numbers are hard to see. What about the colors?
Colors? I'll announce the colors a little bit more. Yes.
Frito Rodil, is that what it is? Look at that, Frito, you ask and we will help, my friend. So
right.
He will try to call the colors as we get going. It's not as easy as everybody thinks. Right, Sean?
That's exactly right. Right now, we got Robert out front.
Here we go.
Number 8, that blue and orange, bright orange number 8. Kerry McAllister in the number 2 spot. He's in that yellow and black. Then you have JW in that yellow, black, and silver. Randy Palmer in the black. They are live. Everybody's going. We're going to get around. We got a good lap. Good lap taking off here. Robert Chapman out front. Jeremy to the number 2 spot. Randy, Gary, Kerry, Bud, JW, and Jimmy. All right. Randy in that number 8 car. He's taking and pulling away. He's got a full lap on the field, almost 1.5 seconds over, actually. Jeremy's trying to catch him. He's in that 21, orange and white. That Okies, Oklahoma. Oh, nope, that's a double O. I thought it was Oklahoma. Oh, we got a little bit of contact down here by about 4 people. Jeremy in the orange and white car in that number 21. He did take the lead over Robert. Robert right back behind him in that number 8 car. Robert dealing with traffic. Meanwhile, Jeremy taking off. Jeremy going around a bunch of people down in turn 4. He gets around them cleanly. Our leader gets taken out over in turn 2 or turn 3. We got a bunch of them flipping upside down in turn 3. Our leader still, oh no, it's not Jeremy anymore. Robert has passed him. Robert's got about 4 car lengths over the leader, or over Jeremy right now. Robert back out to point. He's in that blue number 8, bright orange number 8. Jeremy right behind him. He's making it a race. They have 18 laps this time across the line. That's 12 more laps to go. Our fast lap so far is Bud way in the back. He has a 6:04 fast lap. Jeremy going around to the front. No. Robert back to the front. Jeremy gets caught up. Our leader, Robert, going down the backstretch in that blue with the bright orange 8 going underneath. Our number 2 car, Jeremy, about a half a straightaway, getting tied up again in with lap traffic there. It's giving it number 1, Robert, a chance to get further out. Jeremy still in the number 2 spot. Gary up into the number 3. Kerry McAllister 4. Randy Palmer 5. Jimmy Smith 6. JW 7. And Bud 8. This time by 27 laps. You got 3 laps to go, folks. 3 laps to go. Robert staying out front. He's got a commanding lead over Jeremy. Jeremy's about a half a lap back. White flag that time by your leader, coming out of 3 and 4 with that blue, bright orange number 8. Robert, your number 2 car in that 21, orange with white. Jeremy, Gary, Kerry, Randy, Jimmy, JW, and Bud round out the field. That was a good race. Gonna take a quick bite here. All right. No way. I just heard something, folks. This is something I've never seen in my racing career. I've seen a lot of sprint cars on the track at one time. I've seen a lot of cars on the track at one time. They just told me, coming from Adam Burkholder, they're going to put 24 410 sprints on the track at one time. What do you guys think of that? I want to see what your comments are. I'm going to have one heck of a time announcing this if this happens. Trying to catch up here a little bit. Seeing some stuff going on, doing well. Hope you guys are also doing okay. I was talking to Rachel. Rachel A. Burkholder, hello. Zippy, the girls are good. All right. Abe, thank you. Catching up. All right, I just announced. I just found this out. I'm hoping this is. Part of me hopes this is true, and part of me is like, oh man, this is going to be crazy. I don't know if this is going to be possible or not. 24 410 sprints, the fast ones. That's right, the fastest cars probably out there. 24 410 sprints on the track at one time. That is going to be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Too many going to be a crash fest. You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. I don't have anything over this. This is what I was just told. I think it's going to be an interesting race. It's going to be a crash fest. Very much potential. There is a huge potential for that. You know what? We're not going to say and judge it quite yet. We're going to see how the day goes, and hopefully they have some of the most amazing races on that one, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not. It is going to be one heck of a race to announce. I'm going to tell you that right now. I probably won't be able to keep up. Demolition Derby, it very well could be, Abe. You're right. To make too many going, crash fest, yes, absolutely. It very well could be. What brands of cars are they running? Depending on the category, what class. You know what? I think you're right, Brett. I don't know, but you very well could be right. We're in between rounds now. You can see him out there right now. Billy stepped away, and I'm going to try to get Billy back sometime soon. I think he might be taking a little break to grab something to eat real quick, which is absolutely fantastic because we got to keep up on food here. Breaking news, if you haven't heard it, I've seen some more people come on here. In the mains, in the A main, it was just announced to me, 24, that is correct, 24 410 Sprint cars on the track at one time. 24. Absolutely crazy. So, with that being said, going back to the types of cars, depending on what class you're looking at, if you're looking at sprint cars, you have a wide variety of chassis out and available. A lot of them are based off of either the Associated B61s or the TLR 22s. Most of them have some sort of major manufacturer that's their donor car. You have GFRP, you have ERC, you have Bodies by Ed, you have, you name it, you got it. There's so many out there. But basically they're a carbon fiber chassis with a donor car. Things like your GFRPs, those are actually all specific built cars, and they use only their products with maybe custom works, and that's another one that you see out there. Custom works is another one that you see in the sprint car and in the late model class as well. Late models, you'll see all those same ones that I just got done telling you. Midwest mods, probably pretty close to that. Your street stocks, your 13.5 street stocks, like you see out on the track right now. You got somebody out there taking a few hot laps, trying to get everything dialed in for his car. You'll have to excuse me. This wind, Billy, man, it just picked up, didn't it?
Hey, but the good thing is, though, Sean, is you sound great. I went down in the trailer to grab me a Diet Pepsi break really quick, and it sounds. You can't even tell the wind is even blowing. So keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing a great job. Those of you that are just joining us or that have been with us, two things: thank you and thank you. We are in Wacomas, Oklahoma. I say that lightly because I guess I've been saying it wrong, but that's all good. I've been yelled at and I've dealt with my punishment, and we're good, Sean. So anyway, you guys, we are at this is the Classic at the Creek, right?
Absolutely.
You've been waiting for this track, right?
Yes, I have. This has been on my bucket list for a long time.
Well, that's a good thing with the things that I do, Sean. I help people wipe off the bucket list. What a day, man! The sun's starting to come out now.
Yes, it is.
What do we got going on? Just some practicing?
This is all practice. They're getting.
Did I hear this correct? How many is going to be in the 310?
24.
Yeah.
That is unheard of. Absolutely unheard of.
Well, we'll make sure we have the drone high in the sky for that one.
That one has to have the drone. There is no doubt about it.
Those of you that did not see earlier, we've had the drone up all day. I'm charging batteries right now. We'll put it back up, and actually, Sean, I'm gonna run downstairs and plug this in.
Okay.
You got this for a minute.
Not a problem.
The drone thing was cool, right?
Yes.
What we were doing, guys, is I took the drone up about 70 feet, so not too high. And what we were doing is we'd show the whole track. So we give you 3 views is what we have up so far. We've got the coming into turn 2. We've got coming into turn 4, and we have the finish line. And like I said, we had the drone view earlier. It looked really good, guys. It looked really amazing. So we'll get the drone back up in a little bit. I'm just charging up some batteries, and then we'll get back to racing. How long of a break? So this is my first dirt oval ever.
It varies depending on a couple of things. They got to do a resort to get things set up so for the next rounds. So they're going to do a resort. I'm not exactly sure how they do the resort here. Again, my first time here. Then they'll come back out once they get that situated. They'll come out and do some track prep again. Try to get the water back out on the track. Make sure that they put some liquid traction onto the track to make sure that we have a good race. Real quick, Mike, no, they are not doing double file starts. it's sometimes hard enough to do a single file start. I've only been to a handful of tracks that will do a double file, so it's not something that you see very often. But it is kind of neat when you do get to see it. If anybody's got any more questions while we're waiting in between, let's go ahead and fire those off. If you have anything that hopefully I'll be able to answer for you, and if not, I will definitely get answers for you. Getting back to what types of cars, somebody just tore up the front of their street stock. Wow, it has the front fender just totally tore up. It's come back around, but it was hanging on the ground. Don, no, it is not 2 and 4 wheel. It is only 2-wheel drive. They are 1/10 scale here. As far as the cars go, 1/10, similar to the 1/10 scale for the drag racing. They do not have any short course classes, I don't believe, here today. So these are all more of the smaller style cars. Anyway, the street stock, which you see 3 of them out there right now on the track, they are more of your box kit style cars. They're your B6s, your B5s, your B4s, your TLR buggy classes. You do have some of them that do have a carbon fiber chassis, but most of them, I would have to say, most of these cars are actually your box style cars, your buggy classes. They do a little bit of tweaking here and there to make them a little bit more steerable. We got a bad mesh down there on the track right now. You can hear the pinion and the spur just grinding away. That's never a good thing to hear. Been a long time since you've raced. Not a problem. Happy to answer anything I can. Can we see some close-up of the different cars? Yes, we're going to try to do that here real quick. Billy's down, getting some things charged, and as soon as Billy's back up here, I'm going to go through the pits real quick. Again, we're waiting on resorts. They're doing a little bit of hot lapping here in between rounds 1 and 2. Round 1 was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely cool. We had some awesome racing. I'm looking forward to round 2. You guys have a lot of good racing to look forward to. If you weren't on here just a little bit ago, breaking news for the Classic. In the mains. You know it. Some of you have heard this. It is going to be a 24-car field. 410 sprints in the mains. 24. You heard that right. I can't believe it. I'm waiting to announce this because I'm going to be lost. 24 cars on the track. I ain't going to be able to tell who's who. It's going to be so fast. Getting ready for church in the road course later. Hey, get out there and get some of that buggy action going. Get out there and do some off-road. So, yes, Billy has gone home. Billy? No, you can't do that. I believe Billy is in the air condition. My goodness, he leaves me up here all by myself. We're supposed to be doing walkthroughs now. Billy, you're leaving me hanging, bud. I got an old Associate is still on the shelf. You know what? Depending on on what you have, if it's a B4, B5, you're looking good for running in the street stock class. That 13.5, slap a 13.5 in there and take it out to track and start racing again. Looks like the 410 cars. Oh, okay. Yep. I've seen a few of those. You don't see too many of the older style sprint cars anymore. I don't know of any places that have been doing those lately. Billy's at drone home. Yeah, he's in the air condition. He's finally admitted it. He's in the air condition. Only 103 here I take that's back home. 103 back home. Brett Shea, is he from back in your area?
Brett Shea. Sorry, I was. I took a break. I went down into the air conditioner for just a minute. It wasn't for very long, guys. Brett Shea, it's like, Billy, it's not like it's here. 103, yes, it's hot, dude. No, it's not that bad. The downfall to it is the wind.
But the wind is keeping you a little bit cooler than it would. That's the saving grace, really, to tell you the truth.
But the beauty about the whole thing, though, Sean, is I was listening to you, and you cannot hear any wind.
These microphones are absolutely fantastic. like kind of like we said earlier, unless it gets something like it is right now, yeah, these things are fantastic. Oh, nope. Don't. I got to back out. Share the camera. I just shared the camera to you, Billy.
Okay, hang tight. We have I've got a battery situation.
Okay.
Which battery's going down here?
All right. Again, we got hot laps out, practice, trying to get the things that they had issues. Oh, we just got a T-bone, a street stock into a 410 sprint. That's not always a great thing, but it looks like everything turned out okay. They're still going, both of them.
I can tell you this, man. We burned through these batteries way too fast. This battery's almost dead from 100%. It's crazy,
That's
man.
crazy. Need to figure out a way to be powered.
Nope. We're going to figure this out, though. What I did earlier is I switched. But we have to take down the view, the live feed, though. You got 19%.
On what? On the main one?
board,
Wow.
man. I'm telling you, I burned. That is 2 iPads gone.
Wow.
No. Yeah, I'm charging here now. But it doesn't tell me.
You, as you see right now, you got 2 street stocks out there, 13.5 street stocks, and you got 2 410 sprints racing together. You can kind of tell how much more power these 410 sprints have. But I'll tell you what, if you get a good driver out there with a street stock, you stay consistent, they aren't going to be too far behind. Now we got 3 410 sprints. Looking good out there. Everybody's getting their cars tweaked and ready to go for round 2. Round 1, if you missed out on round 1, you missed out on some good racing. And the 410 sprint in that very first race, man, it was so close. Jennifer Lathrop and Nathan Dean, 2 of the best out there. They battled it out all the way through 30 laps, came down to the line. Jennifer beat out Nathan by a hair. Man, it was such a close race. It is a beautiful day, a little windy like they say, but you know what? I'll take the win because the sun is hot. But that is causing some havoc with this track. The wind, the sun, drying out the track. As if you can look out and you can see where some of the moisture's at. As you can tell, the top has some moisture holding up in that loose stuff. But if you look down at the bottom of the track, it looks like it's dry. Starting to take some rubber on. That's going to make it faster towards the evening. And if we get it when they come out and put some water on it, that'll make this track a fast track as time goes on. They have been staying on top of it. They haven't watered it here lately because they're in between round 1 and round 2. Want to thank sponsors again. Sponsors to help get the live feed going out to you. Smokin' Okie. You know what? You're right here. Tell us a little bit about Smokin' Okie.
Yeah, come on, Adam.
Sorry.
No.
So we're a general repair shop here in Enid that does automotive and diesel repair. And Abe is my son, and he likes to race this, so that's why we like to sponsor it and get everybody taken care of.
Abe's pretty good at this.
He does. He likes it.
No, he's good, man. I was watching him last night. I'm not watching anything today because I'm trying to keep this production going. Hey, also Midwest Refrigeration was able to be one of the sponsors for us too. Tell us about that's Troy, right?
So Troy Bynum owns, him and Johnny own Midwest Refrigeration, and they're actually, Troy has a big late model car that he's actually racing here in Enid tonight. That's why he's not here. He was here last night and raced, but the big car, it takes priority over the little cars.
That's what he was telling me last night.
So
that's cool.
And if we wasn't racing little cars, we'd be there with him too.
What do you think, man? Good race so far?
This is fun.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, the kids like it, the big guys like it, the big kids like it. So
I like it. I'm actually going to run again today, but one time. Yeah, we can do that.
It's a pretty fun. It's a fun deal for everybody to come out and enjoy a family deal, and
we are off to the pits though. Sean Ginion is going to run off to the pits for us. Let me bring him in on a different phone chat here, and we'll get him going. Mm-hmm. There you go, man. We're going to go do some interviews, guys. So hang tight. Let's take a look at YouTube. What's going on in YouTube today? Let's take a look here. Who's this right here? What did you break now, Biggie Paul? Get out of here, man. Ricky Jug and Reed says it's looking good over on YouTube. The graphic shop looks good. Thank you, sir. We got the Hammer Racing, y'all. By the way, the orange 48th Street stock is me. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, the graphic shop, we appreciate their service for the
Take RC.
They put all the plaques together and the checks that everybody's going to get this evening after the race is over. They did everything like that for everybody.
Brad Bray, thank you, because the more you do, the more you watch over on YouTube, the better you're making me, and I appreciate that. AZ Froggies RC and More says, are they nuts? I'm pretty sure, Adam, he's talking about what they're going to do with the
the 24 sprint
the
cars.
24 sprint cars in the main.
That should be a fun thing to watch. If everybody sticks around for that, it'll show how good these guys can drive.
Sean Ginion, I can hear you, brother. I can hear you.
All right, why don't you go ahead and flip that screen around? Don't need to see my ugly mug.
We are off deep into the pits, guys. We're going to go over there. Sean's going to go over there and talk to some of the drivers and show you what's going on inside the building. He's going to turn his camera around, and you guys can see what's going on and where everybody gets prepped and ready to go. Man, this wind.
All right, we're here in the pits. I'm gonna start off.
Sean, you're going to have to speak up.
You may not be able to hear me too well, Billy.
We got you. We can hear you.
Are you there?
Yes, sir.
How about now?
Yeah, we got you, Sean.
Oh, there we are.
All right. Can you hear?
We can hear you, brother.
Right,
we can hear you.
Who can
You got to
hear?
put
Can
that.
you hear Jennifer or myself?
So this is Jennifer,
That's who
correct?
can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
Yes. Hey, Sean, I think you got that camera a little too close.
Where are we at? I lost.
There you go. Pull back away
right,
from Jennifer.
Jennifer, you had an awesome race in the sprint. It was the late model. You and Nathan battled it out. You held the entire race out in the lead and came down to that last lap. Coming out of turn 4, Nathan ducked underneath you and was right on top of you. You pull it off, cross that air. How was the race for you?
For me, it was very stressful because I knew so little secret, I have a 10.5 motor in my car, so I'm going to get so, and I knew I was and I wasn't getting to travel stuff, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm not doing this, I didn't do it, but on super tight line, and that's all that I knew, and meanwhile I had running through my head, okay, I'm thinking what I do. I freaking walked, that's what I had to do.
Absolutely. That was a fantastic run. It was a great race. You raced all day today. Any major changes for second round?
Yeah, I'm motoring up to my
Motoring up. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. A new driver. All right. Fantastic. All right, we're gonna head out. I'll grab that from you. Not a problem. We're gonna run right back down here to the other half of that. Nathan, sir. All right. Can you hear Nathan yet?
How's it going?
Can you hear him, Billy?
Barely.
Nathan. Barely. All right. How about now? All right, Nathan. That late model race was a wild race. You and Jennifer coming down to the last lap. You duck underneath, not able to get around her at the last second. It's probably the closest race in a long time that I've seen. How was it for you?
Well, first off,
She cheated. Okay.
no, but it was a good race. That's fun. That's her husband Randy. I was in and out since it was just right. We had a good race, but it was fun. The track started to matter, but now my car's good. Good racy, good state. The wind is the same for everybody, but it's been fun. Really fun.
You brought up the wind. Up there on top, definitely a lot windier than it is down below, but you can see it, especially 3 and 4, really affects you in the driving.
Yeah, so with the wing cars is the biggest deal. Late models, West Mod, it's not really affecting it too much, but coming down the front straight to go into 1 and 2, it's really the wind, the way the direction pushing down on that left side. So everybody's going to turn in really, really quickly. Well, it's the opposite on 3 and 4, right? So you go into the corner and it's pushing, it wants to push it up the track. So you're dealing with different things on different sides of the track, which makes it interesting.
Definitely does for viewers watching you guys race. You can definitely tell that there's a lot of difference between those two. Something as a racer, what can help you get better at that? I mean, that's something that you definitely don't see every day, unless you're down here in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah. So I've got that net. I think on the track is always 10 by 10 net. I got an accident. My front nose came off better.
It drove better.
Because it wasn't dark. Second thing,
Yeah, this sun and this wind is crazy.
Like as the track moves up, it's not
Is it like this all the time?
Not all the time, but
and blows because you're not so tired. You're not so twitchy. But at the end of the day, probably
Oh, really?
in sprint.
We've heard some rumors. Have you guys heard this rumor yet? A main sprint, 410 sprint. Can you take a guess at how many cars are going to be in that? No. How many?
20.
No, you're closer. 24 cars, everybody, in the A main sprint. That's what we just heard.
there's a line building in the Oklahoma, Texas Panhandle.
Everybody's going to have a chance. Everybody's going to have a chance. Like you said, I think everybody's going to have a chance at that. So,
well, my prediction is the fastest car may not win tonight. I think the most stable car will probably win.
Absolutely. Well, I ain't going to keep you very much any longer. Thank you, sir, for all your time, and good luck. We'll be back around and see how things are going. All right, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at some of these cars. We're going to go over here. Sorry about the filming here. Here we go. This is not racing today. That's an SC late model. Some of you guys were asking about the SC classes and that's a late model. That's an SC. That's 110 scale, closer to a 1.8. Look over the shoulder here. Look what we got here. Everybody's wrenching away. Coming over to Silky here. Silky's doing some major work.
I need horsepower.
Need horsepower, he says. Silky doing some soldering there. He's changing out his 10.5, as he says. 10.5 ain't going to cut it. He's going to
Tire Products 7.0
7.0
R5.
R5. There you go. You see what they're bumping up?
It's the Moab.
He's not the only one doing that. Everybody else is doing it too. So let's come around over here. We're going to take a look at a street stock car.
I'm just trying to.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
God.
Who are you?
Justin Harrington, the Hammer.
The Hammer, Justin Harrington. Let's take a look at your car here real quick. What do you got here?
What?
V6.
What do you mean?
V6 one street stock.
V61 street stock.
Oh,
All right. How long you been racing?
2 to 3 years.
2 to 3
I could've
years?
swore I brought
Fantastic.
that.
How was your first round?
Pretty decent.
I could've swore I
Excellent,
brought
excellent.
that
Anything you made changes for the second round?
Just sauce my tires, that was it.
What's that?
Just
It,
sauce my
it
tires.
plugs
Sauce
into
the
it,
tires?
and then I can
Fantastic.
run
Hey
other
Billy, I
cords
can hear you
into it.
guys.
And here
All
I
right.
go.
Well, I'll let you get back. Thank you very much for your time.
I'm just gonna let it go like this. Problem is it won't
Taking a
charge.
look around here, coming through here. Some more sprint cars. Looking over the shoulders here.
It just has a lot going on right now.
This is the underside. What you don't see. Checking the spur gear. Ah, gotcha. Taking a look at all the secrets. It is a packed house in here. Got everybody down through here. A wingless sprint. Taking a look at the tire prep game. He's grinding down a little bit. Brand new set of tires. Got to take all that stuff off. Make sure that it's all good. Coming down. There's one of your late models. All right. As you can tell, everybody has their own paint schemes. Coming down through here. Let's take a look and see who we got down this way. Watching some videos in the off time. All right, we got Shane here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Hey, I'm Shane Wheeler.
All right, Shane.
Tyler Keel.
Tyler, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Fantastic. How's you guys' first rounds?
The tires are better than mine.
Tyler's better than yours?
Pretty sure I'm sitting second overall in Midwest Mod. I think third or fourth in sprint.
Fantastic.
Not bad.
Any major changes for round two?
Tires.
Tires?
Tires.
Tires? What you guys doing for tires?
Big concept for
Ellipses?
and dirt web.
All right, ellipses and dirt webs.
Blue
We've
concept.
heard a couple people say they're doing some changes in tires. A couple people saying that they got to add power, so they're changing motors.
Go with gold flavor.
Go.
Gold?
I'm going fresh air blue.
All right, fantastic.
Good as that. How do you like that race so far?
Oh, I'm loving it. This is a beautiful track. I got to go out on it earlier today.
The wind's not. It's not near windy as it usually is.
It's not nearly as windy as it usually is. Oh my goodness! Did you hear that, Billy? Billy, are you there?
It's a calm day.
Oh my goodness! This is a calm day, and we've already lost communications once. It knocked over the Wi-Fi. But how's your racing been going so far this year?
Not too bad. I've been racing some preludes. It's been 2 months. So I've been working pretty hard. Yeah. Well, that's not too bad.
Not a problem.
Miami car's doing pretty good.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, we're going to let you guys get back to talking. I'll take that back.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good second round. We'll see you again.
Bye. Thank you.
How you guys doing down here?
I'm good.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
All right. You're racing. How's it going so far?
Not very good.
Not very good. Are you having fun though?
I'm having a ball.
Having a ball. Fantastic.
That's what it's all about.
We're gonna head back out here. We're gonna go out here.
Track in the world.
Best RC track in the world. You heard it right there. All right, we're coming outside. We got a couple more outside. Some trailers out here. Let's see what we got in here. How you doing, guys? Anybody want to talk? Just doing live feed. Yep. There you go. Yeah, put that in. Not a problem. How are you doing? Who are you? Jared, nice to see you. You have a safe trip down? Good trip down? Fantastic, fantastic. How's the racing going? Fantastic. Come down here on a regular basis? Congratulations.
It would have been
Fantastic, fantastic. Today's conditions. Somebody else saying it was extremely windy, which we've never been here, and this is windy for us. But somebody else has said this isn't anything close to norm. How's the wind for you guys?
it's normal for us. We came the first year, and I brought my camper, and we had to set our AC up behind the camper so it wouldn't blow away. I didn't want to put my on the gas. We're used to it.
Wow, this is crazy. We already lost connection once with Wi-Fi because it knocked stuff over. It's just we're trying to figure this out. But you know, we are in Oklahoma, right?
I just don't like the red dirt.
The red dirt. There you go. That is something that is unusual. And you know you're down south as soon as you see that red dirt.
Oh yeah.
Major changes?
No, just
Pretty happy with where you were?
I live in Kansas City, so we're used to this kind of track. So
Fantastic.
really change.
Awesome. All right, I'll let you get back to that. Come over here. Here you go, sir. How are you today? I'm good. And you are? You're not going to hear anything when we're talking. If Billy has any questions, you'll hear him. But it also is it's also the speaker for you. Makes it easier. Fantastic. You had a really good run that last race I seen out there. You did win, correct?
I actually ended up finishing
Second. Okay. First in late model. Fantastic.
next round. But I'm Kansas City with him, but this is my fourth year. So yeah, it's definitely.
That's awesome. Competition is absolutely amazing. Some of the greatest racing I've seen in a while. Any major changes for you, or were you pretty happy? Very so. Yep. Starting to take some rubber. I see that out there. It looks like they need to change. No way. Minimal. No, that's pretty good. I'd be extremely happy. The win for you. How are you handling the win? Deal with it. For guys who don't deal with it, that may come here like me. I don't up in the Midwest, up around the Quad Cities. We don't have wind like this. What? Any like tips to how to just more time? Right. Yep. That's the way it is. All right. Well, I thank you for your time. And I'll take that back real quick. All right. Here we go. We're going to walk out. See some more here real quick. We're running right over here. We're live on live. Guess what? We're over here. We're at the McAllister pit. How's the feed looking so far?
It's really good. I really enjoyed watching you kind of go around and the different views of the track. It's been really interesting to kind of watch it and hear you guys commentate on the race as we're seeing it as well.
Awesome. Hopefully this is something that takes off rather well. We're getting a lot of good comments on it. How's your racing been in round
Isn't really my best style of track, but
one? Okay.
I'm fairly good at the hard system in a way. Not much to get so I'm still learning a lot about the different tracks and the different ways I need to adjust the driver and how to drive differently. Because personally, I'm racing a wingless sprint car,
Yep.
which is the knee tires,
Yep.
six
Yep.
tires with the 35 motor, and the way you drive that car is different than how I ride the wingless.
Exactly. I tried to explain that to the people. Basically, the wingless sprint is one of the harder classes to drive. Those cars are made for the wings, obviously, which help hold them down to the track. You take those off, and it's just like driving on ice.
It really is. And you have to have a lot of patience to ease in back into your throttle, especially on a track like this, where the tires loose, you're just going to spin around.
Absolutely, absolutely. Any major changes for you?
No, just more driver changes, made me more confident with the track and my driving abilities. For the little man here, this is his first big race in a bigger class.
Who do we have here? Colton. Nice to meet you, sir. Been watching you race up there, announcing the stuff. So we're gonna put that in your ear. Can you get it in your ear? Oh, the car just went over. Colton, how long have you been racing since Australia? 2 years. This is your first big race. How are you liking it? A lot? Like a lot, or a lot? A lot. There you go. Fantastic.
Hey, Sean, can you hear me, Sean?
What's your favorite part?
You
Yes,
can
I
hear me
can.
fine. Hey, would you ask the young lady over there what's her name?
Jennifer,
Ask Jennifer. Is there any? Do they have any chocolate, any candy bars, anything in there?
do you have any chocolate or candy bars somewhere over here? You,
Up there.
he says,
I'm just kidding
evidently
with you, man.
somebody's been saddling. So, what's your favorite thing about racing, bud? Yep, that's it. You got to have fun. No matter what, you have to have fun. That is the biggest thing. Not a problem. So, I appreciate your time, and I'm going to let you go. Get back to whatever you were doing, all right? Looks like you had some chocolate already here. Oh, that's ketchup. Oh, hot dog. Oh, my goodness. All right, bud, I'll take that from you. In your ear? All right, let's go over here real quick. Carrie, how are you? Not too bad. Thank you for your time. you can so
Okay, so
buddy, back live racing. Trying to get my chair set up here. Smacking my head. Oh, all right. Round two. Here we go. Round two. It is street stock 13.5. You're not in it, are you? Ah, all right. They got the track watered, taken care of. The cars are out, getting checked in. They're all checked in. It looks like so far. Going to get the last adjustments. A couple of them upside down out in the middle of the track there. This round, in the middle of the track there. This round, race number one, first round of street stock. 13.5. On the pole, Sean Hillary. Number two, Roy Harrington. 3, LJ Rowan. 4, Colton McAllister. 5, Joe Bonstead. Justin Harrington in the number 6 spot, and Kenzie Rowan in the number 7 spot. Everybody's all checked in. M&M's. What about M&M's?
We only have one headset. Tell everybody we only have one on.
Right now, we only have one headset, so that is a little bit of an issue that we have going on. Billy's going to get that drone back up that they've all been asking about. So he's going to be taking that up here very shortly. And just getting the sheets here. All right. It looks like second round, heat one. Jimmy Smith. Sean Harrington. Oh, hold on. Where am I? I just said. There we go. Sean out front in that orange. Roy ducked underneath. They got passed by LJ. LJ out front. We got a little bit of a wreck on the front stretch. Spinning in 3 and 4 as well. LJ takes the lead. LJ coming from the number 3 spot, going into the number 1 spot. He's at silver. 27 with the Busch Light hood. That's a Busch Latte. That is correct. Roy in the number 2 spot. He is in that number 9 blue and dark blue, along with Sean in that orange. Oh, Sean just gets hit coming out of 3. Our leader is also involved in that. That's going to change things up. Roy is in the top spot. Justin, LJ, Sean, Colton, Joe, and Kenzie round out the field. Roy out front. Here he comes around. Justin into the number 2 spot. Things are getting crazy here. Year 46, blue, with that pink numbers. I believe that is our leader. He goes across the line. Justin. I'm messed up again on my numbers here. Anyway, Roy's out front, shots to LJ 3, Justin 4, Colton 5, Joe, and Kenzie run out the field. That was the 13th lap. We got 17 to go. 17 to go. Trying to get this figured out here. Roy. Which one's Roy? You know? Which one's Roy? All right. Yeah, but I just don't know the color of the cars. It doesn't have their numbers. Roy's out front. Sean 2, LJ 3, LJ in that 27 gold. The number 9, Roy in the number 9. Sean, number 2, LJ 3, your leader, coming off of, coming into 3 and 4, coming around, going across the line, gets hit. Oh, that is McAllister, Colton that got him there. Roy is still out front with 9 laps to go. Sean in the number 2 spot, LJ in that number 3 spot, Justin, Colton, Joe, and Kenzie round out the field. 22 laps to go. Your leader going across the line has a fairly sizable lead. He's got, no, actually he doesn't. Sean must be right behind him. He is. He's in that orange number 6. He's coming up hard and fast. He's got it within 0.5, now 0.3. He takes him into turn 1 and 2. He goes around. Sean to the front. Roy, number 2. LJ, 3. Oh, no. Somebody's off the track. Why am I so slow? Did I miss something? Sean won. Yeah, but it still shows that I had 25 laps. Huh? Oh, all right. Sorry about that. Sean did take the win there. Could not tell that. We had some issues with the timing system on the phone, so I did not have the accurate. Sean did take that win, though. On the last lap, I was told. So that was a good race. Coming out to the last lap. Somebody just went up and over turn 3. How in the world was that? How, what the heck? Right here.
I think we're on. Do you see 4 cameras?
Yes, I do. I see the drone. As you can see, the drone is back up in the air. We're in round 2. Race 2, second heat of 13.5 street stock. Billy's got the drone back up in the air. I know that's making a lot of you guys happy. He has that up. Hey, looky there. It's Kid Sims, Key West Kid in the house. The screens are frozen though. Are they? I can't quite see. I'm sorry. I see the movement of the drone. The drone's moving, but the other ones are frozen, I believe. All right. Billy's getting that taken care of. It's gone. Where'd the drone go? Solo on the drone. All right, here we go. They're getting lined up in the back stretch. Jace Clements in the number 1 spot. Jimmy Smith 2. Abe Burkholder 3. Danny Hernandez 4. Randy Scott 5. Russ 6. Colton Simnick in the 7 spot. Jace is in that purple 00. Jimmy in the 10. Abe in the red. Number 6, silver and white. Gold and white. That would be Danny. Randy in the blue. Russ in the green, and Colt in the orange. We are green, and that is a lap. That's a clean first lap. Jace taken out to the front. Danny gets a little sideways. Abe into the number 2 spot. Go low in 1 and 2. We had somebody upside down. Our leader, Jace, in that purple 00. Abe in that red, going onto his shell and back onto the wheels in the backstretch. He was in the number 2 spot. Jimmy goes up to the number 2 spot, followed by Danny, Abe, Colt, Russ, and Randy. our leader, the 00, almost hits Abe as Abe comes out onto the track. Your number 2 car, Jimmy, that number 6 orange, he is still on the lead lap. Oh, that was a wheelie of all wheelies down the front stretch. Abe gets it up on the bumper and carries it halfway down the front stretch. Was up there. The front wheels looked like he was in a drag car. Jay still up front, leading from the beginning. He's in that purple 00. Jimmy in second. Danny third. Colt fourth. Abe, Russ, and Randy round out the field. Your leader coming down the back into 3 and 4. That would be Jace. Jace has got 16 laps. He's got 14 to go, folks. 14 to go, passing underneath lap traffic. It's just Jace out there. He's running the race. He's on a Sunday drive on a Saturday afternoon. It's Jace, Jimmy, Danny, Colt, Abe, Russ, and Randy. Your running order. He is on TQ pace. Back straight away. Yeah, it should be a race. Oh, that's not a race. Lap 22. 23. 2 to go. Your race leader in that purple 00. Jace. Jimmy in second. Danny third. And Colt in fourth. Oh, one comes out of the field. Watch out behind Adam. Comes out of the track and goes into the pit lane. Oh, my goodness. That was it. Checkered flag. Watching over as they came around. The green number 12 came out of the track up into the pit lane. Almost hit Adam. That was crazy. Jace takes that one. Jimmy in the second spot. Danny third. Colt, Abe, Russ, and Randy round out the field. Your next class, wingless sprint. Wingless sprint coming out onto the track. Heat 1 of 2. Race number 3, round 2. In race number 3, the wingless sprint, you're going to have Darren, LJ, Roy, Russ, and Ron. Out getting a little hot lap there. We are down to one set of microphones right now. Apologize for that. Doing the best we can right now. You got the drone up in the air. Billy is taking care of that. Taking and making that awesome view.
You can see on the drone. Look at look where it's starting to lay down the rubber.
Oh yes, you can see on that drone footage. He's going to pop it up for a single screen. You're going to take a look at what the drone sees from above. If you take a look at those black spots or those dark spots, that's rubber being laid down on a track. As time goes on, this track is going to take on more rubber. It's going to have more traction. Going to make it faster for the cars, faster for the drivers. The only thing they're going to have to deal with is getting up high in that loose dirt and in that area that can get them a little bit loose. But it is coming around. They're getting some traction out on the track, laying that rubber down. They'll be putting some water on it here soon, I think. But the other thing is the wind. The wind has kind of died down just a little bit. It's still windy. Don't get me wrong. It's still windy. But you know what? It wasn't quite as bad as it was earlier today. It's going to be something here. All right. We still got 2 more to check in here. 2 more. We're waiting on Russ and Ron.
Corner, honey.
Waiting on some corner marshaling here. Hey, Billy, you got something special delivery behind you. Wow. Hey, good job. Oh, you leaving me hanging? All right, thank you, sir. How's the view? I've been asked to ask you how you guys like that view of the drone there. I'm taking a look here. Drone pilot Billy, Key West kids in the house. Zippy says, "Hey kid, how you doing?" Hammer down, Abe. Abe, put the hammer down. He's up there in turn one now. He's the marshal in turn one. Zippy says, "Great view." All right, fantastic. That is an awesome view. Taking a look at that. That is so cool. Excuse me. Sorry about the cough. All right, taking a look here. Getting things lined up. They're trying to get all the cars with the last adjustments. You sure? Billy was just told that one of his things has a crack in it by a young man down there, and Billy's like, "What? Wait, what? Did you do it?" The young man's like, "No, no, no, not me." All right, here we go. They're getting them out on the field, out on the track, trying to get things going. Last minute adjustments. We got 3 cars on the track. We should have 5 in this. One of them right down here below me, getting the last little bit put on. Here we go.
I got to check on everybody.
One of them not making a call. Looks like here he's got the cover off down below me. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. He said, "Oh no."
There we go. Slide them up.
All right, we're gonna get Darren, LJ, Roy, Russ, and Ron. One of them's coming in. I see here. He looks like the transponder is giving him some issues. Maybe. All right, getting everybody lined up here. Got that taken care of. Hopefully, we're gonna get them around. Check in. Check. There we go. Making that check. Cutting across the field. All right, here we go. Getting them lined up. Darren's out front in the red and white car. Then you got LJ in that white with black. Roy in the orange and silver. Russ in the green and black. And Ron in that yellow. Bright yellow car here. So we got Darren in the red and white. LJ in that black and white. Here we go. We're off. It's live. Are we going to get a good clean lap? It looks good. Spins out on his own. Darren dropping back to the 3rd spot right now. LJ to the lead. Roy in that number 2 spot. Darren 3. Russ dropping down to the 5 spot. Ron in the 4th spot. Got some moving around. LJ still out in front. He's followed closely right behind him by Roy. Oh, they got tangled up. That's going to give LJ a good lead. He's got about straight away in a corner on the rest of the field. Darren up to the number 2 spot. That's him. Right behind him, about a straightaway behind. We got trouble in turn 2. Car upside down. LJ, Darren, Ron, Roy, and Russ. LJ's got 8 laps. Darren's got 8 laps. We still got 22 to go. 22 to go. LJ, Darren, Ron, Roy, and Russ. Your fast lap. 6:15. That's by Roy in that number 4 position. LJ still out front, coming across the line right now. He's in that black and white car. You got your number 2 car is that red and white car. They got a car in between them. Got about a half a lap lead over the number 2 car of Darren. LJ. Oh no, our number 2 car goes down. He is in the infield. He's in the infield, or on the front stretch. He is off the track. Ron goes to the lead. LJ number 2, Roy, Darren, and Russ. Oh no! Down at 3 and 4, we got a flip over, and we're back good. Ron's got a 6.6 second lead over LJ. He is in that yellow car. LJ in that black and white. He is chasing hard. They are getting into lap traffic. They got 1 car in between them. He goes high, allowing LJ to go by. Oh, they get tangled up right rear into the front left. Oh my goodness. stays on all fours and continuing to go. Ron, LJ, Roy, Russ, Darren is off the track. He had something go wrong with that car. Your leader behind lap traffic, taking it easy, looking in the inside, not wanting to mess anything up. Our number 2 car goes to the infield, back out on the track. He is close. He's got one car in between the 1 and 2. He's wanting to put a lap on the field, but you know what? I look at him and he seems pretty happy. He's got a big enough lead. He's playing the smart game right now. He's not putting himself in any trouble. Ron out front in that bright yellow car. He's going around, making it easy. LJ in the number 2 has one car in between them. And Roy and Russ round out the field. Our number 1 car, Ron, he has LJ in his sights. He can see the bumper. He's got about a straightaway. LJ still in that number 2 spot. He's not in any rush either. They're looking like they're going to control this out, and that should be a race coming up here. Yeah, it's a race. Ron takes that. LJ 2, Roy 3, Russ 4, and Darren 5.
So the race is completely done. I say you're all done. Thank you.
Next up, Wingless, Heat 2 of 2. Wingless, Heat 2 of 2, race number 4. Jared Nidifer, James Brown, Jace Clements, Sean Hillary, Jennifer McAllister, and Danny Hernandez in this next race. We talked to Jared a little bit ago. He said his car is feeling good. No major adjustments. He's going to take it as it is. That drone, it's still up there. It's still looking good. How's everybody else liking it up there? Anything? Says drone view right now is great. Billy's happy. He's got that drone up there and it's looking awesome. The wind, I ain't gonna say it too loud, but it's kind of died down a little bit. As soon as I say that, guess what? I didn't want to say it too loud. I know the drone is just all over the place, but you guys can't hardly tell that. That drone footage is just amazing. As you see out there right now, they're doing some hot laps. This is race 4, heat 2. Right now we're into drone footage only. Race 4, that is, again, Jared, James, Jace, Sean, Jennifer, and Danny. Oh, I don't care. Probably felt good. Getting the hot laps in. As you can see, again, the track is starting to take on some rubber. It's going to get some better traction for these cars. Not a problem. Thank you. All right, they're getting them lined up. The hot laps are in. They're all checked in. They're getting them lined up on the backstretch. Jared's out front. We'll make sure all these cars are in the right order before I start describing them. It's going to be a tough one right there. It's blue flames on the white car for Jared. James is in that number 2 spot with the blue and white as well. Jace in that purple car. Sean in the orange. Jennifer in the yellow. And Danny in the yellow and white. So it goes Jared in the blue flames. James in the blue and white. Jace in the purple. Sean in the orange. Jennifer in the all yellow. And Danny in the orange, yellow and white. And they're off. That first turn goes around. Watch turn 1 and 2 go high in 1 and 2. Jared out front. Jace up to that number 2 spot. James taking it hard, spinning around. Jace not there anymore. Or Jace is up to the number 1 spot now. Jared in the number 2. Jared lost it on turn 2, but Jared is pushing right back. He sees Jace in the front of him. He's got his bumper. Oh, Jace goes upside down in turn 3 and 4, giving Jared the chance to get back out front. Jared was right there and in that orange car. That's Sean. He's up to the number 2 spot. Jennifer up to the number 3. And as I say that, she goes tumbling down the front stretch into turn 1. Jared, Sean, Jennifer, Danny. Oh, Danny up to the number 4 spot. Jennifer to 5. And James in 6. James coming off the track. Jared into the number 1 spot. Again, Jared is currently above the TQ pace at this time. He is in that orange. Sean in red and blue. That feels good, actually. Getting a little water across here. That felt good. We got some. You got a message here. All right, Jared out front. Sean in the number 2 spot. Jared in that blue and white. Sean in that orange. Jennifer in the gold, or the yellow, all yellow. 2 of them off the track now. We got Danny and James off the track. Only 4 out there right now. Jared out front, Sean 2, Jennifer 3, Jace 4. Jason that purple. 21 laps for the leader. 22 now. You got 8 to go. Make that 7. Oh! Gets through Jared. Right now, going across line. I take that back. He's in the blue and white flame car. He is your leader. He is your leader. 4 to go. Coming out of 4. Number 2 is Sean in that orange. Jennifer in the yellow. She's in the number 3 spot. And Jace in the purple. That is your number 4. 1 to go. This time by 1 to go. He's coming out of 4. White flag is out. 29 laps down. Last lap. Coming out of 3 and 4. Your winner, Jared, taking the win. Sean in that orange coming across. Second, Jennifer third, and Jace fourth. Rounding out the field off the track, Danny and James.
Second place is Sean Hillary. Third is Jennifer, and fourth is Jace.
All right. That was the last heat of wingless. We are on to race 5, heat number 1, Midwest Mods, heat 1. Here we go. Getting some laps in here, a little bit of hot laps, checking things out, getting this track down. Our racers this round. For heat 1, I got Mike Patton, Randy Palmer, Kerry McAllister, Quincy Hughes, Robert Chapman, and Jimmy Smith. Those are your 6 drivers for this race. All right, getting some hot laps in here. Everybody's checked. Not everybody's checked in. I got Mike checked in, Kerry checked in, and Jimmy checked in. Still waiting on Randy, Quincy, and Robert. Should have 4 of them checked in, but I only got 3.
I'll stop real quick and let me check the street numbers, please. All right.
All right, got a little problem here. I don't have anybody in here. There we go. Everybody's checked in. Everybody's checked in. They got hot laps going real quick. You can hear the noise in the back. Got a tarp going up, blocking some sun here. Trying to block a little bit of the wind as well.
You got it? My drone got shit.
Okay, hold on.
All right. I hear you.
Our drone's coming back. All right, what we got for view here right now? Still on the drone. You're going to see the drone come back across here. Race is going to get started here. We got Mike in the blue car, blue and white. We got Randy in the black with orange letters. Kerry McAllister in the yellow and gray. Bright yellow is Quincy. Robert is in the blue with orange 8. And Jimmy is in the black with green. Good first lap. Looking good. Everybody's staying in order right now. Kerry up to the number 2 spot. He's looking hard now. Quincy goes to the number 2 spot. Quincy goes to the lead. Our leader gets sideways. Robert gets sideways coming out. Mike gets sideways coming out too. He's going up into the number 2 spot. Quincy to the lead. He is pulling away from the field. Mike, Robert, Kerry, Randy, and Jimmy is your running order. Kerry gets turned around and turns 3 and 4. Now making a charge back. Our leader, Quincy, still way out in front. Robert in the number 2 spot. He is in that number 8. Quincy leading the way. He's about 1.2 seconds out in front of Robert. He has the fast lap of a 5.2.4, getting it. That last lap, he's getting those laps in. They got traffic in the backstretch. Car upside down. That was T-Mac. Marshall's getting those cars taken care of right away. Our leader is still Quincy. 14 laps, 15 that time by. Quincy's got the lead. He's got a lap on the field. He has a lap on the field. He is out front. Robert in the number 2, Kerry in the 3, Mike 4, Randy 5, and Jimmy 6.
I can deal with the heat.
Our leader coming out of turn 4, going across the line in that bright yellow car. 20 laps, 21 this time by, 9 to go, 9 to go. Your leader, Quincy, Robert number 2, Kerry 3, Mike 4, Randy 5, and Jimmy 6. Robert, no, Quincy still in the lead. Robert and Quincy both putting down a 5-1. They are matching each other lap for lap. Both going fast lap that last time by. Quincy and Robert both above Nathan Dean's TQ pace from last round. That's showing you right there. This track is getting faster, folks. Laying that rubber down, it is getting faster. Our leader coming up into the traffic. He's got 2 in front. Robert in that number 2 spot. Kerry in a number 3 spot. Robert back on the same lap. This is going to be a race. Robert across, Quincy across taking a win. Robert 2, Kerry 3, Mike 4, Randy 5, and Jimmy 6. Robert coming back to be on the lead lap. Right now, TQ being taken over that time by Quincy. Quincy and Robert were both above and were finished both above the current TQ, or the last TQ of Nathan Dean. That just means one thing. Nathan's going to be faster along with everybody else in this round. Our next race number 6, Heat 2 for the Midwest Mods. Round number 2. We got Nathan Dean starting on a pole, Tyler Keel in the number 2 spot, Zach Freeman in the number 3, Randy Lathrop in the number 4, Glenn Bean in the number 5, and Mark Norwood in that 6th spot. Quincy Hughes taking over that TQ spot in the last race. Let's see what this group can do. Again, this can be seen on rcscoringpro.com live. Corner marshals are getting into position here. Everybody getting their last couple of laps in, last adjustments coming in, getting those things tweak to the right spot where they like them. Again, Nathan, Tyler, Zach, Randy, Glenn, and Mark. That is your running order. Your leader off out of this is that number 11, black and white. Black over white, number 11, Nathan Dean. Tyler Keel in that 32 car. It is a white with bright yellow numbers. Zach Freeman in that orange, 57. Randy Lathrop in that black, number 1. Glenn is in the number 5, blue, white, and pink. And Mark is in the yellow. Randy spinning it out on the first lap, going to the back of the pack in from turn 3. Meanwhile, Nathan Dean out front. He's not checking for anybody. He's coming up on the backside of Randy, looking at the backside and making a pass on the inside. He goes around Randy. Number 2 spot is Tyler in that number 32. Tyler's in that 32, white and yellow numbers. Zach in that orange 67. He's in that number 3 spot. Glenn in that number 5, blue, white, and pink car. That is your number 4 car. Back out front, we're going to Nathan Dean. Nathan going down the backstretch, coming out of 3 and 4. He is got about a 2.6 second lead over the number 2 spot of Tyler. Tyler coming across the line now. Tyler's within. Nathan's within about a straightaway from putting the field a lap down. Nathan, Tyler, Glenn, Zach to the number 4, Randy 5 up to the number 5 spot from the back. Mark into number 6. Your leader looking at the backside of the number 2 car. He sees the bumper. He's looking. He's ducking underneath. He's got the lead, and he puts the lap on the field. Tyler in that number 2 spot. He's got a little bit over top of Glenn in that number 5. He's got about a half a lap lead over Glenn. So it goes Nathan, Tyler, Glenn, Randy, Zach, and Mark. Your leader again in that number 11, black over white. Your number 2 is Tyler in that bright 32 yellow with the green and white. Our Randy goes upside down in turn 1. Everybody ducks underneath, safe. We got Zach upside down in turn 3 and 4. Everybody misses him. Our leader coming off the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. This is going to be lap 24. 6 to go. Little bit of confusion on the front stretch. Everybody splits, and our number 2 goes right between them, kicks that field goal between those 2 cars. Backstretch, Freeman's upside down, back on all 4s. Your leader on the backside of Freeman now. He's in that black and white, number 11. He has a lap on the field, walking away from everybody. 32 coming across the line. He's your number 2, Tyler. Then number 3, Glenn. He is in that number 5, blue, white, and pink car. Randy Lathrop coming in for the number 4 in that black number 1. That was the last lap. Nathan Dean comes across the line. Tyler number 2, Glenn 3, Randy 4, Zach, and Mark round out the field. That was a race. That was the 6th race of this round. We're going into the 7th race. This is going to be late models. Heat 1 of 2. Hoping everybody's having a good day watching, trying to keep up with everything. Bo, sir, how are you? How's things back there in AZ?
Late model, first heat, round 2.
All right, Drone is home for right now. Doing some charging, getting things, batteries changed out, getting that all taken care of. Need a track like this in Arizona. You know what? I'd be watching out, guys. There might be one coming to Arizona from what we were talking earlier. Oh, are you in this one? Midwest Mod. No, late model. It's Abe and Adam. Yes, you're both in it. Late models coming out on the track. This is race number 7. This is late model, heat 1 of 2. Our lineup's going to be Silky Johnson in that number 1 spot. Abe Burkholder in the number 2 spot. Shane Wheeler in that 3 spot. Connor Snap in the number 4. Adam Burkholder in the 5. J.W. Schnorr in the 6, and Jennifer McAllister in that 7 spot. Track is hot. Look at the wheelies being pulled. Woo! Up and over for that. Holy Toledo. Watch the front stretch, everybody. Say, no! That was not, that was a hard hit. Doing some power, getting front end up on a lot of those. Holy cow. Silky out front again. Abe's in the number 2 spot. Shane starting off in the 3. Connor Snap in the 4. Adam Burkholder in the number 5. J.W. Snorer 6. And Jennifer McAllister in that 7 spot. Once they start getting lined up, we will get more in-depth finding out which car is who. Track is getting faster. Track is getting faster. Laying that rubber down. Everybody looks like they're checked in. And get the scoreboard back up here for me. It's not playing nice. There we go. Still waiting on Connor for that check-in. Getting the hot laps in. People are starting to look like they're ready to roll. Pulling into the infield. Making some adjustments. Some of them are making adjustments to their radios. These radios are absolutely amazing. You can make so many different changes on these radios. Bo, how you doing? It's hot. It's hot. It's windy here. It's windy here. Still waiting on Connor. This again is the late model class, 1/10 late model. Running order for this race starting on the backstretch. Did we get Connor this? And we got a check from Connor. We're going to get them lined up on the backstretch. We're going to put Silky Johnson out in front.
Good. All right, let's line them up. Silky, you on the bar. We hope you take this round. Right by Dave, Shane, Connor, Adam, JW, and Jennifer.
Silky out with that yellow and blue, number 95. Abe in that all red, no number. We got Shane in that black, yellow, and bright orange, 17. Connor in that red, 65. Adam in that red, 81. JW in the black, 21. And Jennifer in the yellow and black, T-Mac, 615. As they come out of turn 4, we're going to go live. Here it goes. Live. Silky on the go. Restart. No go. Getting them lined up here. Slowing them down. Silky's out front. Abe 2. Shane 3. Connor 4. Adam 5. JW and Jennifer. Lining them up. Coming out of 2. Going down the backstretch. We have the field in tow by Silky. Silky's got him coming out of 4. Here we go. It's a good, clean lap. We're green. Totally live. Silky out front. Shane up to the number 2 spot. Connor 3. Abe dropping back to that 4 spot. Jennifer now into that 4 spot. Adam up to the number 5. Your leader. Still Silky. Silky out front. Connor in the number 2 spot. Silky in that yellow, number 95. Connor in that number 2 spot. In that red, 65. Watch turns 1 and 2. They're all over in 1 and 2. We got a parking lot starting to form in turns 1 and 2. Now they're clear. Everybody's back out. Now we got some carnage down in 3 and 4. Parking lot starting to form in 3 and 4. Silky still out front. Jennifer up to that number 2 spot. Jennifer coming across the line now. Silky got about a half lap lead on her. Connor in that number 3 spot. Shane 4. JW, Abe, and Adam round out the field. Your leader coming down the front stretch in that yellow 95. Connor up to the number 2 spot. Connor's in that red number 65. Jennifer in the number 3 spot. She's in that yellow and black. T-Mac 15. Car. Abe going upside down, getting flipped back over, coming out of 2. Silky, Connor, Jennifer, Shane, JW, Abe, and Adam round out the field. Silky's in the number 1 spot. He's got 15 laps that time by. Coming out of 3 and 4, make that 16 laps. He's got a lap on the field. We got Adam going out of the park in turn 1. Silky staying steady, staying strong. He's out in front. Bless you. 15 or 12 to go. Silky. Oh, somebody's making some noise. That's not the noise you want to hear. All right, just got word the drone's going back up. 21 laps. 21 laps that time by. Backstretch, Adams upside down. Your leader in the front stretch. 7 laps to go. Silky, Jennifer, Shane, Connor, Abe, JW, and Adam. Your leader definitely in heavy traffic. He's in the middle of everything right there. He's behind. Shane up to the number 3 spot. Jennifer up to the number 2 spot. Silky in the number 1 spot. 3 laps to go. This time by 2. Make that 2. Silky's down the backstretch. Oh, he's going to go into a wreck there. White flag is out. White flag is out. Silky coming off of 3 and 4. Your winner taking this race. Silky. Jennifer coming across the line. Number 2. Shane 3. Connor 4. JW 5. Abe and Adam round out the field. And now we got a pile up down in turn 3. Everybody finishes, and the carnage happens down in 3. Silky taking that one with Jennifer in second. Late model heat 2 of 2. Heat 2 of 2. In this race, we have Jennifer Lathrop, Nathan Dean, Jeremy Kathleen, Darren Bush, Zach Freeman, Heath Lawson, and Sean Hillary. Let's see what Nathan can do. Let's see what Jennifer has done with that motor. Did she get the motor in it? Get the right motor. Track's coming around. Everything's getting faster. Drone's going to be back up here shortly. It's up. I apologize for that. I just didn't see it. Drone is back up. Just the drone only. Doing some hot laps here for race 8. Race 8. This is heat 2 of 2 for the late models. Race 8, heat 2 of 2. Round 2. We are in round 2. How's everybody doing out there? Any more questions? I'm taking a look right now at the board here for Facebook and seeing what's going on. Zippy says it looks awesome. Looks awesome. That is an amazing view. I'm going to try to go off of the top, the roof colors, but the problem is there's a lot of them that are the same color. There's a lot of... Sorry about that. All right. We're getting things checked in. Waiting on Jennifer. Check for everybody now. We are ready to roll. I'm going to get things lined up on the backstretch here. Jennifer's lining it up in the back. She is the black top, pink bottom, number 9. Nathan Dean in that all white with bright yellow number 11 on top. Then you got Jeremy in that orange and white top and the number 21. Number 56, black top, Darren Bush. In the 5 spot, Zach Freeman, orange with white letters. Heath Lawson in the number 6 spot, all white, green bottom. And in the bright orange, Sean. We are good. Good green lap number 1. Jennifer takes off. Oh, she spins going into 3-4. That gives Nathan the lead. Jennifer back on all fours. She's dropped back into the 6th spot. Make that 5th spot. Your leader, Nathan Dean, Zach Freeman, all the way up to the number 2 spot. Darren Bush in the number 3 spot. Jennifer back to the 4th. Your leader going across the line in that white top, number 11. He's going into 3 and 4, coming up on the backside of the other white top. He's looking underneath, making the easy pass underneath. Zach Freeman in that orange and white. No. Yeah, that's not Zach. Zach's in your number 2 spot. Jennifer up to the number 3 spot. She's in that pink. Zach got passed by Jennifer. Jennifer up into that number 2 spot. Zach, Nathan looking at the backside of Zach in that 62 orange. He is getting ready to go underneath. Nathan takes Zach. Jennifer out front here in front of Nathan. Nathan's trying to put a lap on the field. He's in that white number 11 coming across the line right now. Jennifer's out in front of him. That is your number 2 car with the black top. Number 5, pink on the side. Your leaders, Nathan, Jennifer, Zach, Jeremy, Heath, Darren, and Sean. That's the running order. 20 laps that time by. 21 this time for your leader, Nathan. 9 to go. Nathan, Jennifer in the number 2 spot. Zach in that number 3. Jeremy, Heath, Darren, and Sean. Nathan's settling down. He knows he's in a good spot. He sees number 2 in front of him. He goes underneath us. Jennifer goes upside down in 3 and 4. That wind catching her, flipping her upside down. Excuse me. Nathan has a lap on the field. He is in cruise control. Zach into that number 2 spot in that 67 orange top. Jennifer back right on the tail of Zach. That's the race for position. That's a number 2. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Can Jennifer get him? No, she gets up on 2 wheels. She does it. Joey Chitwood, side 2-wheel racing. Zach taking the number 2 spot. Nathan in that 1st spot. Jennifer takes 3. Jeremy 4. Heath 5. Darren 6. And Sean 7.
Jeremy.
That is the last of the late models going into that big class of the day. The big class. That is 410 Sprint. 24 cars. You heard it right. 24 cars. Will this be true? Will it happen? Who knows? But that's what we've been told. 24 cars in the A main, folks. 24 cars in the A main. That's what we were told. A main. This class right here. They're going to put all of you together from what I understand. They're getting good lords, and oh my goodness, is all over the place. It's going to be one heck of a race. I tell you what, I don't look forward to calling it. I don't look forward to you guys racing it. This is, again, 410 Sprint. One of three heats for this round. One of 3 for this round. We're going off the drone footage. Hope you guys are liking it. It's going to be a little bit difficult for you guys to follow these sprint cars. They are so fast, and the tops are not easy to see on these things. I don't believe from up above. I don't even see my phone. Where'd I put my phone? Do you have my phone? Okay. I was just going to see. I'm going to turn this thing sideways and take a look here. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard for you guys to tell who's who. I will try to stay on top of things as much as I possibly can here. You got 4? All cameras? Okay, okay, not a problem. We're going to be going back to the number 4 camera here, so you guys are going to be able to check this out again. Again, Silky Johnson's on the point for this race. JW in the number 2 spot. Quincy Hughes in the number 3. Bud Longpin in the number 4. James Brown in the number 5. Connor Snap in the number 6. Shane in the number 7. And Ron in the number 8. That's going to be the starting order. .410 sprints. This is the first race of 3 for this round. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. We all seen that this is getting faster. Getting faster. Getting things lined up. Everybody's checked in now. Everybody's checked in. And it's going to start off. Silky out front. Silky in that 75. Oh, no, Silky's off. Silky is off the track. He's done. He will not be in this. So it's going to be JW in the number 1 spot starting this race. Quincy in the number 2. Bud 4 or 3. James 4. Connor 5. And Shane 6. Ron 7.
We got the full center is out with a pinion off.
Oh no, Silky's got a pinion on. It came off. All right, so if this sits right now, JW's out front. He's in that silver and yellow 75. Quincy in the blue with yellow 44. Bud in that white, black, and green 17. James Brown is in that blue number 3. Connor Snap in that red number 2. Shane Weeks in that white number 2. And on the back of the pack, Ron Free in the black, number 55. So we got Silky out, JW, Quincy, Bud, James, Connor, Shane, and Ron.
Check, see if you can get that on or quick.
They're gonna give him just a racer's minute here to see if he can get that.
He's almost got it.
Order's going to be Silky, JW, Quincy, Bud, James, Connor, Shane, and Ron. Not a problem. Silky will be out here in a second. He's just about got his problem taken care of. Racers letting racers get back out. Silky, JW in that 75, silver with yellow below it. Again, Quincy with that blue and yellow 44. Bud in the 17, white and black with a little bit of green on there. Don't know if you can see that green. James in the number 3, moving around, getting some movement in his car. That's a blue number 3. James in that red 2. Connor. Hold on.
All right, what's got? Excuse me. Silky, I need to know where we're at.
Silky's, they're working on it. They're trying. Putting his body on. I think I just heard the thing, and here I see him coming. He's coming. He's coming out the door. Nope, that's not him. That's Nathan. Silky's car getting dropped onto the track. It's that yellow and blue 95, bright yellow top wing. Silky coming around, making his way back out. Here we go. We're going to get ready to roll this second race, second heat out of 3 for the 410 sprints. Silky coming around, taking that front spot. He's going to lead him out. Silky, JW, Quincy, Bud, James, Connor, Shane, and Ron. Taking it. Everybody's good. Oh, no. No go, no go. Restart, restart. Restart, restart. There was contact on that lap. Here we go again. We're going to get them all lined back up. Silky out front. Quincy 2. Connor. Nope. We're all lined up here. Here we go. JW in that number 2 spot. JW goes wide. That allows false start again. Little contact, a little more contact there. Getting them all lined up again. Silky's out front. Got to get that JW up to number 2. Quincy 3. Bud, this is it. This is it. They're going no matter what this time by. We've been told. Announcers made that decision. No more restarts. This is it. You mess up. Here we go. The race is hot. We're live. Coming around. Silky still out front. Quincy, the number 2 spot. Cars tumbling down in 3 and 4, taking each other out. Watch 3 and 4. We got a lot of down there in 3 and 4. 3 and 4, 3 and 4. All clear down in 3 and 4. Quincy's out front now. Passing up Silky. Silky's back to the number 2 spot. All right. Getting things straightened out here. Yo, we got somebody going down the backstretch. That was Silky going on and over and down the backstretch. He is back to the number 4 spot. Quincy Hughes out front. We got a bunch of them going sideways down the backstretch, flipping. Oh, parking lot starting to form sideways, this way, that way, all ways. You can't tell what way they're going. Everybody back going. Quincy still out front. James into the number 2 spot. Connor into the 3 spot. Silky 4. Bud, Ron, Shane, and JW. Got to go high in 2. We got people down in 2. We got a car over in 3 and 4 now. Everybody's clear. Quincy still out front. He's on lap 12. That's 18 to go. Make that 17 this time by. Quincy, James, Connor, Silky, Bud, John, Ron, Shane, and JW is the order at this time. Fast lap so far. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? It's Shane Weeks, 5:37. Fast lap. We got more carnage down in 3 and 4. Flip, backstretch. Tagging each other, going sideways. Quincy still out front. 17 down. 13 to go. Connor in the number 2. James, Silky, Bud, Ron, Shane. Oh, watch 3 and 4. Watch 3 and 4. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's upside down. You got 2 of them turned around in 3 and 4. Everybody's clear now. Quincy still out front, holding on to that lead. He's got a lap on everybody. 20 laps down. Front stretch. Got to watch that front. That was a hard hit to the front stretch. We got a car dead on the track on turn 1. Cleared off. That was a hard hit, folks. 23 laps down. 7 to go. Quincy's out front. James, Silky up to the number 3 spot. Ron up to the number 4. Another car off. Young man pulling that off for him down there on turn 4. Quincy's out front. 26 down. 27 this time by for your leader. 3 to go. 3 to go here coming around. James in the number 2 spot. Silky 3. Ron 4. Bud 5. Shane 3. Or Shane 6. Connor and JW finish it out. Lap. White flag coming out. Your leader taking the white flag. Coming out of 3 and 4. Oh, somebody goes off the track into the pits by accident. Quincy taking the checkered flag. James coming in second, a lap down. Silky third. Ron fourth. Bud, Shane, Connor, and JW. We're down? Okay. Yeah. This, I'll go get one.
All right?
Yeah.
Drink. Yeah.
Hey, those guys down there with the shovel, this is nothing. It's worse than this normally. We're back up again. Oh, okay. I'll go down there. Sorry about that. I thought we were down for a while. I was telling them I'm sorry. I thought we were down for a while. This is race number 10. Race number 2 out of 3 for the the 410 sprint. This race, we have Zach Freeman, Randy Lathrop, Trevor Nolt, Gary Dean, Kerry McAllister, Mike Patton, Randy Palmer, and Jimmy South. That's going to be your running order. Check out the drone footage. Yeah, absolutely. It's an awesome sight there. Some awesome footage. I think everybody's liking that drone footage. How's everybody doing? We are down here. And what is it? Waukomis. Oh, thank you so much. Waukomis, Oklahoma. We are at Spring Creek RC Raceway for the Classic. We need to thank a couple people to help make this live. If it wasn't for these folks, this wouldn't be happening. Smoking Opus Diesel. Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate your family helping us out. Midwest Refrigeration Inc. Again, without these two companies, we could not have this going on. Thank you so very much for allowing us to be here. Thank you so much for getting us down here to get it and getting Billy over here. I'm enjoying myself. I got to take a street stock out this morning for a little while, and I got to mark off a bucket list track.
Zach, Randy, Trevor, Gary, Terry, Mike, Randy,
All right, lineup is as follows: Zach, Randy, Trevor, Gary, Terry, Mike, Randy, and Jimmy. So we got Zach out front in that orange and black 71 or 67. We got Randy in the number 1. He's taking out. Oh, we got a car out of the track. We're good, green, gold. We're going. That car, no. We got another car upside down. Very first lap car goes out of the track. Meanwhile, Randy goes to the front. He's being challenged, though. Trevor looking underneath. Can he do it? No, he cannot. Randy's starting to stretch it out a little bit. Trevor in the number 2 spot. Randy 3. Jimmy. No, Zach popping past Jimmy that time by. Zach up in the number 4 spot. Jimmy, Terry, Mike, and Gary rounding out the field. Randy Lathrop in that black, number 1, with the orange number 1 on top. You got Trevor right behind him, 0.1 seconds behind black, silver top with white and black. A bright yellow 8. He is in the number 2. He's battled back. He was within 1/10 of a second. Randy's pulling back away to 3/10 now. Randy's starting to get a little bit of space. Trevor in the number 2. Randy Palmer in the number 3. Mike, Zach, Kerry, Jim passing Kerry on that lap, going into the number 6 spot now. Gary into the number 7. Kerry down to the number 8. Your leader, Randy Lathrop, in that number 1, orange number 1 with black. He is on the backstretch, coming out of 3 or 4, going under the story loop. Got traffic in front of him, making his way through. Number 2, Trevor Nolt. He's in that bright yellow number 8 with the black top, silver top. He is in the number 2 spot. He's 0.8 seconds back, 0.8 of a second back. Randy's starting to stretch things out. They have 2 lap traffic cars that have laps. You got, big wreck back in the back stretch. We got number 2. The number 2 car was involved in that. Randy slowed down. Now he's within a half a second. Your running order. He's got 1 and 2. Number 2 just stuck under lap traffic. He's got a clear shot at number 1. He's looking hard at the back bumper. Randy Lathrop. Randy's holding him off. Solid run going. Same with Trevor. Randy Palmer in the number 3 spot. Mike in the 4. Kerry, Gary, Zach, and Jimmy round out your field. Watching turn 4. Got to stay low in 4. Car being pulled off. Our number 2 car goes upside down in turn 4. That's going to give Randy almost a full lap now. Randy's got about a lap on him. Sees the number 2 car. Has him in sight. Is he going to play hard and go after him, or is he going to just know that he's safe in that spot? Let's find out. That's it. He came around. That was lap 30. That's a race. Randy takes that one. Trevor, number 2. Randy 3. Randy Homer 3, Mike Patton, Terry, Gary, Zach, and Jimmy round out the field. Last lap. Fast lap. Randy Laffer takes that one. Trevor in the number 2 spot. Randy 3. That's the race. Last race of round 2. Last race of round 2. Race 11. Race heat 3 of 3 for the 410 sprint. This round, we got Robert Chapman out front, taking the pole. Jeremy sitting in the number 2 spot. Nathan Dean in the 3. Tyler Keel in that number 4 spot. 5. Then Dean. Number 6. Mark Norwood. 7. Jared Knighteffer. And number 8. Jennifer Lathrop. This is the last race of round 2. Last race of round 2. Getting those hot laps in, getting those cars checked out. Forgive me as I take a drink of water here. Try to keep my voice going. You got a car upside down on the back. Excuse me. Everybody's getting checked in. We're waiting on one. Checking this track out. As you can tell, the traction is coming on. The rubber's getting laid down. Times are getting faster. Getting the last adjustments. They're getting their cars in, checking things out, making those last finite tuning adjustments, adjusting the shocks, adjusting the adjustable arms. You got it. They're doing it. They're going to make that last little thing to make that car fast. Officially been called for last adjustments. Should be getting ready to line up on the backstretch. All right, how we doing, everybody? Rachel's on, Shane's on. Hey, Shane, I know where you're at. You're over there. All right. Where is this at? This is in Waka. What? Wakahomas. I won't get that right yet. Wakahomas, Oklahoma. We are at Spring Creek for this classic. It is the classic. It is the race. Robert Chapman is going to lead us off. He's in that blue, number 8. We got Jeremy in the black top, white side panels, number 11. Nathan Dean in. No, that's Nathan Dean in the white side panels, number 11. Jeremy not there. Robert Chapman also on Nathan Dean in that number 11. Coming down. Robert doing wheelies down the front stretch. Nathan right behind him. He's putting the pressure on. Oh, they get together. That gives Terry a chance to get around. He's out to the front. Tyler out front. Mark Norwood in the number 2 spot. Nathan, Robert, Jared, Jennifer, and Jeremy. No, Jeremy's off. Jeremy and Glenn both not able to make the call. We got Tyler still out front. He is running in a clean traffic here. He's got about a half lap lead over our number 2, Nathan. Nathan making it back up to the number 2 spot. Robert in that blue number 8, right behind him. Bright orange number 8 on the blue wing. Jennifer pulling off. Not happy. Bringing it in. Going to make some adjustments. We got Tyler out front still. Tyler in that white top, 32, bright yellow car, bright yellow numbers. Nathan Dean in the white, number 11 with the black also. He is running in that number 2 spot. He is not catching them at this point in time. Tyler keeping a solid run going, holding off Nathan. Nathan holding off that number 3, Robert Chapman, in that blue number 8. Then number 9, white and yellow, Mark Norwood. He is making a move on Robert. He's a half a second back. He's wanting to come up, trying for that position. Robert decides, I'm checking out. Tyler, in the meantime, Tyler's just cruising around, making sure he stays out of trouble. Nathan trying to get it back up there. Tyler cruising around, 22 laps down, 23 that time by for your leader. He's got about a 1.5 second lead over Nathan. 6 to go this time by. 6 to go. Tyler, Nathan, Mark, Robert, Jared, Jennifer, and the other 2 are off the track. Tyler, your leader, going underneath the start-finish line. Oh, he gets hit. He gets hit. That gives Nathan a chance. He's up to the number 2 spot. He's looking underneath. No chance there. Nathan looking underneath Tyler. Tyler's trying to keep him back. No. Nathan gets down into the tube, causes him to go backwards. Nathan stretching it out. Last lap coming around to the checkers. Tyler takes that win. Nathan, number 2. Matt Free, Robert Ford, Jared, and Jennifer round out the field. Yep. We are currently down to 1 mic. That's why you're not hearing Billy. He's making me do all the work here. He's doing the drone. The drone's getting ready to come back up. It's on the way here shortly. So be wary of seeing that. We are done with round 2. And some great racing. As you guys all can see, we have a track that is taking rubber, and it is getting fast. Let's hear from you. I know Billy always does the shout outs here. You know what? We haven't done anything with area codes today. Let's do, while we're down in between rounds and they're doing the resort, let's see your area codes. Pop them out there. Let's hear it. Let's see it. The track's down for a little bit. They're doing the resort. Everybody's getting their stuff. Mike Pratt at the 928. How you doing, sir? Thank you for watching. Hopefully you all are enjoying it. We're down to 1 mic. Down to 1 mic. The real Mike Pratt. That's the real Mike Pratt. Billy says, hi, Mr. Pratt. How are you doing? And Billy says, agreed. We got to get some of those area codes flowing right now. Let's hear it. Where are you watching from? Where are you getting us from? This is turning out to be a beautiful day. The wind, yeah, it's a little windy here. There's no doubt about it. You guys can see how much these cars are getting affected, especially down in turns 3 and 4. Turns 3 and 4, a lot of rollovers. And you know that wind is affecting those guys. We heard it when we went through the interviews earlier. We heard how it was affecting them. Totally different. Turns 1 and 2, especially with those 410 sprints. Those 410 sprints taking and getting hit by the wind on 1 and 2 is totally different from 3 and 4. What's that? Oh, the wind. Wacomas, Justin O'Neill. He is here in Wacomas. Are you at the track, Justin? Yes? No? I don't remember. Are you watching from? Oh, this is where the race is at. I'm sorry. I just saw you answering that. Wacomas, Oklahoma. It is at Spring Creek RC Raceway. It is the classic. It is the classic. While we're down, we got a car out there doing some hot laps, trying to get that set up. Hey, how many rounds are we doing? 2 or 3? The mains are going to start now. We're getting things lined up for the mains, everybody. 2 rounds of heat races, and now they're getting it lined up for the big show. We're going to start in the mains. Next time out, we're going to see the mains. And again, don't know if you've heard it, 20 24. That's right, 24 car field 410 sprint. 24 cars in the A main 410 sprint. We've been talking this up, so they better do this. They better do this. We've been talking this thing up like you wouldn't believe. This is going to be one crazy race. Unbelievable. When it comes to calling the race, I'm going to give it my best, everybody. I'm going to give it my best. But I've never done a 24 car field. I don't know. I don't know. I've seen 15 car fields, but I've never seen a 24 car field. Will the real Mike Pratt please stand up? All right. He's standing, buddy. He's standing. All right. Anybody's got any questions, feel free. Go ahead, pop those questions out there. We have downtime right now. They're getting the main set up, and we are down to one mic, unfortunately. You want to talk for a little while, Billy, in between? You can talk for a little while. Give me a little bit of a break here. Come on. They're asking for you. They're asking for you. Oh, I'm going to hand you off for a little bit. Billy's going to come up and do his thing, tell you all about everything going on here.
You got it. Will the real Mike Pratt please stand up? Hey guys, how's it going, man? I haven't been on the mic all day. You know what? So there's two reasons why I haven't been on the. Whoa, you okay, kid? There's two reasons why I have not been on the mic today, and that is because Sean Jenyon is doing a hell of a job, and this is one reason why he came in from Illinois to help us out, man. And he's doing a great job. I've been flying the drone all day, and so we're only down to one mic right now. So it is what it is. What's that? Well, I'm not even using that one. Yeah. We're on a break right now, guys. They're in between classes. We got the main event coming up in just a little bit. So we're just going to take a quick break. Funny, Billy, really funny. Are you still here, Zippy? So, like I said, man, I haven't been on the mic today. Huh? Who? Hey, that's all good. Uh, Sean Jenyon's having just want to say that y'all are doing a great job announcing and getting all the great shots. You have a great work. Justin O'Neill, my friend, thank you so much, man. Funny, Billy, really funny. Zippy was here. Hey, a big shout out to Zippy Pratt. He dropped me off another shirt today. I'll show that shirt off in just a minute, Zippy, for sure. Anyway, we're on a little bit of a break. We're in between heats right now. We'll be heading into the mains. I've been flying the drone all day. Drone is doing, when you guys see the drone footage, it really looks great, man. Sean is doing an amazing job, Rachel. I agree with you 100%. I'm glad I'm glad I was able to have him come down only because he is a dirt oval guy. I'm not. So he's doing an awesome job. I'm going to learn as I haven't. We got invited to another dirt oval last night. They're watching today to see how the our live stream went. Hey, listen, we've had our problems today. Of course, it's live. What do you expect? We're doing the best job we can with what we have. The only hiccups we had today is a battery went down and an iPad broke. So other than that, we're good to go, man. I hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. I'm in Comus. I got to make sure I get it right. Oklahoma. We are at the Classic at the Creek, and I got to tell you guys, this place is amazing. The announcer is doing great. I'm able to follow who's in what place now. Good. Okay, Frito. Good. That's why I invited him in, man. He is the dirt oval guy. I was very honest over the past couple weeks. I know nothing about dirt. Last night I raced. Last night, and you should have seen me. I mean, I was 6 out of 6. So I did a really good job. I'm going to race again later on when this is all over. I'm going to go run some more laps myself. If you've never done Dirt Oval, guys, all the drag racers out there, you got to check it out, man. It's good. I've never done it until yesterday, and I had a fun time. I